Alright? Shalom, we're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here every weekend to prophesy the downfall of Babylon. And we're also here to wake up the elect our people, which are Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar, so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans. And we give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kawadash, and double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone. Today we're going on Esau's wickedness is being discovered.
Yeah.
It's being revealed.
That's right.
Earlier when we on our way here, I was eating some gum, and I thought about it. Cause they even said it. They said it was made from tree resin. Now it's made from plastics and rubber.
Yeah.
That don't make any sense. You're chewing plastic and rubber inside of you.
Yeah. Like that's what you drink, like when you got like plastic dishes and things like that.
We're supposed to be drinking out of glass.
Yep. Well,
make sure y'all speak up too.
Let's start off with a scripture. Jeremiah 11:19. They say, "But I was like a lamb or an ox that is brought to the slaughter, and I knew not that they had devised devices against me."
So they think that Esau had these devices, and they think that they're devices against the Lord. They make these movies about fighting these chariots and Esau winning.
Yeah.
That's why 2 Corinthians 2:10 says, or 11 says, we are not ignorant of his devices. Go ahead.
It says, saying, "Let us destroy the tree with the fruit thereof, and let us cut him off from the land of the living." You get ready to say something?
Keep reading.
Okay, go on. That his name may be no more remembered.
So they're gonna wipe everything that the Lord has created.
For the try.
They're gonna try, and they're gonna create something called the New World Order, martial law.
Right. So the Lord's name can't be remembered. Right.
And that's through his prophets. They're
Yeah.
trying to cut off all you Israelites.
Go
Go ahead.
on. Let me get another scripture for you.
And you know what? Esau got the weapons. He got the spiritual sword. The Lord gave Esau power.
Go on. What scripture you want, John?
Right, man. The Lord gave Esau that spiritual. He was blessed with the sword. So a lot of you guys who think that you're going to beat Esau with your 9mm, with his 9mm that Esau gave you. What kind of tyrant gives his peasants weapons to kill him? You got to be stupid to believe you're going to beat
For their iniquity.
Right.
So the inhabitants and the wickedness of the earth, they're going to be punished. They're going to be punished for their iniquities.
Yep.
Whether you like it or not.
Absolutely. Go on.
How are they going to get punished?
Slavery and America get destroyed.
Well,
Yep.
And what's saying in the Bible is what says in the Bible.
Right. Now to clean that up, right? So nobody, thinks any crazy shit. When he said slavery, that meant Edomites, okay? Not Israelites.
Yeah, the 2/3 not going into slavery.
2/3 are not going into slavery. Just want to clean that up real quick. Scoffers, man. but you right though.
and if you can't get it now, you just jackass, man.
Yeah, go on.
And I ain't gonna say jackass. Jackass is too good, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
You know?
even the service animal know their service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when your house shot riding on. That would have been equivalent to him riding on a piece of shit car, man.
Right. And a piece of shit car can get you back and forth though, and it can do its job.
All right, go ahead.
It says the earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. Okay. So that's this you just said it, the destruction of this place.
The wickedness.
The wickedness. The iniquity.
Just like what we titled it, Esau wickedness being revealed. It's
Oh.
going to be revealed, never covered up.
Oh.
Isaiah 47.
Okay. Oh.
What you wanted?
Isaiah 47. 1.
Oh, that's a good one.
Sure is, yeah. Come on.
Yeah, Isaiah, that reveals Esau's wickedness, man.
My favorite books are like Isaiah, Jeremiah, Obadiah.
Obadiah explains all of Esau.
Yeah.
That's why verse 18, Joseph, the house of Joseph is going to be all the 12 tribes of Israel is going to be aflame, while Esau is a little stubble.
That's right. Like that little stubby nigger woman over there.
Yeah. Fucking baby mammoth. Man, you know, every time I'm out, it's like all our women start to get like, why, man?
And it's in general the we eating defiled foods, man.
That's Esau.
That's why we going in and showing this wickedness
That's
being
Esau.
revealed.
You know, the beauty of our women are just gone, man.
Yeah. And a lot of times when you come into the truth, you thinking, man, that didn't happen. But now and everything, man, them scriptures is showing itself.
Gone.
Delicate woman among you. Well, wait a minute. We always thought that was the nigger woman in the world. That's talking about women that's even in the truth.
Yep.
She knows who she is, and she's still running her damn mouth.
That's the worst one though.
That's the tender, delicate woman.
Yeah.
And you know,
Her eyes shall be evil towards her husbands.
That's the wrong. That's the worst type of woman.
And which make the men go softies.
Yep.
In the truth.
Shaving their faces. But anyway, go ahead, bro.
You know what's the weird thing about it though? Even men that's drug addicts
They do? Yeah.
that's in the hood,
Crazy.
being nothing but
They
niggas
wanna
can be
keep
real
going.
men,
You know?
acting like real men.
That's crazy.
Oh. But let me get this scripture here.
That's crazy.
It's Isaiah
That's crazy.
47. It's Isaiah 47:1. It say, "Come
crazy.
down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne."
Sit on the ground, there is no throne. There is no throne for America, nor Esau, nor niggas right now.
That's right.
That's right.
Our people are going to get the throne, but Esau is not.
Right.
Yeah. You know, yeah, America's gonna be bought low, man. You know? So anybody that think that, it's America's gonna continue, mistaken, man. Sadly mistaken. Okay. Let's say, old daughter of the Chaldeans who are the Edomites.
Which was originally before
the original Edomites, yeah.
Yeah, no, even before then,
Okay.
going back to ancient Samaria. You know, that was before the so-called Edomites.
Okay, all right.
They just represent the Edomites today.
Come on.
The Chaldeans today represents the Edomites.
Come on.
All those nations that those heathen nations back then, okay, they represent Esau today. Yeah, the Assyrians and all them. All right, go ahead.
Come on. Let's say, "For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate."
Remember America was great?
Yeah, it was.
America ain't going to be tender and delicate. As if the chip that is coming out, that's already nearly out, down Venezuela, they're starving.
Yep.
And then it's going to be famines, pestilence, and sicknesses.
Yep.
Yeah, all that shit's coming here.
Yep.
Plagues.
Yep. That's right.
Yep, con. Let me I think that could continue on. The whole chapter is pretty good.
Yeah, sometimes you can read the whole.
The whole chapter is pretty good. In fact, we did a video on the whole chapter.
Sure did.
It said, take the millstones and grind meal, right? Uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Right.
We're going to uncover all of America and Esau's wickedness.
What the hell is that?
That's always an example.
That.
It's Nemesis from Resident Evil.
Yep.
Shit, man. Nemesis look better than him.
That look like a Roman.
With them big ass shoes.
Who was that, Mr. X and
He
shit?
do look like a Roman. Just the, you know the
Centurion.
yeah, those Celts or whatever they call them.
The hell is he wearing?
grass. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
Nemesis look way better than that motherfucker. God damn.
They don't come outside in no 20, 30 degree weather without no coat on.
Who did that?
With the blue shirt on, the blue shoes.
Yeah, that's probably a heathen. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know.
Sometimes our people conform to the heathen ways,
Yeah,
man.
right.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they drink
Yeah,
the wine.
that's a tear. There's no doubt about it.
They drink the wine of her
Oh, you talking about the guy
fornication-
coming down?
Yeah, come.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. He might be Jake, but he just might be a stupid Jake. Go ahead.
I mean, they drink the wine of her fornication.
Yep.
You know, I mean, but anyway, they say thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, that's what you just said.
Yep.
It say, yeah, thy shame shall be seen, and will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
How's the shame being seen?
By us.
The
Okay.
prophets, yeah, it's-
Through prophecy,
Yep.
visions, dreams.
That's the Lord revealing it to his servants. Okay.
And he's not going to meet it. He's not going to beam down here as a man
Yeah, good point.
and slaughter everyone.
Con.
He's going to destroy this place by nuclear missiles,
Snakes.
fire.
Con.
Brimstone!
Absolutely con. You know,
Nuclear.
if he come down here as a man, you know he's gonna try to run all types of experiments on that. You know, Esau.
Hey, it looks like a
Sick.
damsel across the street.
Oh shit!
The damsel of the field.
Hey, they teaching you can wear damsel coverings. I don't know.
Like,
It looks like a damsel. Go ahead.
Damn.
it say, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Not
That's right.
everybody.
You
That's
know what?
right.
That, which verse is that?
4. I mean, yeah, 4.
And that's Isaiah.
Yeah.
Isaiah verse 4 can go with the Lord loves everybody.
Yeah. You know, that's another one, man. 'Cause
The Holy Ghost of the Lord of Israel.
Yep. Con. Verse 5, it says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yep.
Not precept.
Con.
You know, speaking of that Israel part, our people and these scoffers just don't get it. You have to dig it into their fucking skulls.
Scoffers ain't gonna get it. Unless the Lord chooses them to get it.
But we know what he's saying.
I know what I know what he's saying, yeah. They say, for thou shalt no be for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Uh-oh! What do they call America?
Lady Liberty.
Yep. God bless America. They call it a her.
Which that Lady Liberty statue supposed to be lady. That's more like a transgender.
Yep.
It is.
I thought that thing was a man when I first saw it.
It's hard to say. It's a heterogeneous demon.
Yeah.
And that's why you have America upholds transgenderism, transsexuals.
Well, I mean, hell, they put a transgender goat in Arkansas for Satanism.
They put it on them trucks that's called Ram.
Yeah.
They put it on that, the symbol. The
Yep.
goat with horns.
Everybody wearing that GOAT symbol now.
Yeah.
The greatest of all time. They got Tom Brady with the 6 rings. You know? Which we know 6 is. But then they got, he wears the GOAT.
Yeah.
That's that. They all Baphomet.
And then they brought out that symbolism of the Super Bowl. When you flip the New England helmet sideways, the Ram is a 9.
Yep.
And then the 2 red marks on the New England Patriots is 11.
Yep. 9/11. Which tells you that they all, this all set up, man. Most of sports is set up now and rigged.
Yeah.
It's a branded circus. Ray Lewis said, I'm retiring. But he wins a Super Bowl? Get the fuck out of here.
Well, they had this lady on the news, right? She said she got hopes of being the first female NFL player.
I wouldn't doubt it. They softening the league. Basketball too, they softening it.
Let's think about who was that one that had the concussion in his head?
A lot of them.
Shit, I don't know.
Joe
Yeah.
Flacco.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. He soft
Think
as all hell, too.
of him as well soft, yeah, but as a male to be having concussion and men breaking bones in a sports game, what makes you think women are going to make it through?
Right? They'll find a way.
Shoot them with that testosterone. And you can't even tell who's who now, man. I don't get into the sports shit no more, man.
I don't even watch
I all that shit is. You might have some competitiveness in there, and it just for your idle time or whatever. But all that, most of that shit, and they've been saying really even back in the day, a lot of that shit was rigged. Boxing and shit.
It's always been rigged.
It's always been rigged.
They're trying.
They had that movie with Jimmy Walker in there, remember?
Yeah, the boxing.
Yeah.
Let's Do It Again or something like that.
Yeah.
They're already trying to put steroids. They're trying to put steroids in animals. They already showed. They already nearly showed that.
Well, they are putting steroids in animals.
Steroids in animals, insects,
Us?
whatever else.
Bees.
Yeah, bees. Yeah, that shit's real. They
We're
do that.
loaded,
They do
we're
that
loaded
insects.
with we're loaded with steroids, man.
And that chicken and shit, you know.
Like a chalky white. But go ahead.
Oh shit, Charlie. We got a precept. This is
Oh yeah.
Jeremiah.
Go on. Go on.
Hey, peace.
This is Jeremiah.
When there is no peace.
51. The word that the Lord, Yahweh Shah, spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. Declare ye among the nations and publish, and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not, say Babylon is taken, thou is confounded, and Merodach is broken in pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces, and that's what we're doing, you know, in the land of the Chaldeans. It's a code word for Esau, and we prophesied against everything that he had set up, all his idols. You know, we're speaking of sports and Tom Brady and the GOATs and all that, man. You know, these idols that they got, Cesar Borgia, you know, that's what we're doing. Prophesied against everything that represents Esau.
Another big secret is right now I learned on Apostle Gabar's channel a while ago. Another big secret that's being revealed is around the White House, you know, where all the roads are, it's an owl Molech, you know.
Yeah, when you look at it from the sky.
Yeah, yep.
Like the streets pave out different symbolism.
Yep.
Molech, the star,
Yep.
architecture.
Well, that was built off Freemasonry.
Yeah, Freemasons built DC.
That's why when you look at the White House, it's set up on what street? Pennsylvania Avenue.
Yeah.
When you look at Pennsylvania Avenue, that was the and you have Virginia Avenue.
Yeah.
Those are Commonwealth states.
Yep.
You know, so they're telling you right there, DC was all set up for Freemasonry.
Then you had that huge phallus symbol, that penis in DC, that's supposed to separate north, east, south, and west.
Right.
Each point of it.
So it's a lot of things being exposed about DC,
Sick.
District of Columbia, but it had really that wasn't really that was just a front.
Mm-hmm.
They put that there for the news media and everybody, but that's not where the gold is. That's not where everything is. That's just an idol. What do you say?
The Virgin, Virginia is Virginia, then Maryland, Maryland.
Maryland.
So it's woman worship as well.
Right, and which came after Queen Mary. You know,
Poor Mary.
Baltic, all this. When you look at Baltimore with Edgar Allan Poe, that's why they wear the Ravens wear the purple, and then the raven. That was all witchcraft, man. When you're dealing with a raven, man, that's all witchcraft.
You know what? I already got a scripture in here that says witchcraft. Nahum 3 and 4.
Okay. Hey, how you doing, man?
With that owl symbol, they did all types of sacrifices with all these secretive.
Kick that little white woman. Freak on.
Secret
Go ahead.
organizations and shit.
Yeah.
She gonna freak him. She probably plugging it.
Okay, I got it. Nahum 3 and 4. They say because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, which it's got to be America right there. The mistress of witchcrafts, right, that selleth nations through her whoredom. whoredoms, and families there through her witchcrafts.
How do they sell the nations through their whoredoms?
Slavery.
Yeah, a form of it. But the ideology of everybody can be homosexuals, everybody can do whatever they want to do.
Sold them to vile affections.
Vile affections. The woman over in Yemen now protesting because they want to drive cars and be over men or equal to men. Feminism.
Shit any goddamn way.
They've drunk. Everybody's drunk on the wrath of the well-favored harlot.
Yep.
America.
Yep.
But go ahead. That's more. I mean, bring out what you feel. Read that again.
Nahum 3 or 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts.
Right, so Esau in America, which is ran by Esau, sold people to vile affections, thinking what they can do, thinking anything, proud, and the proud is gonna cease.
Yeah, that's right. Having one fucking wife. That madness.
Yeah, that's
And then you got guys in the truth going with that shit.
Right.
One wife. But meanwhile, the women walking around with all that stuff, trying to show their beauty, and you supposed to be with the one wife and say, I can't look at that. So I'm going to keep walking straight.
It's the crazy thing is if every man gets one wife, right? You know how many women gonna be left out there? If every man had only one wife, every man in the world only had one wife, it's gonna be a lot more women left out there.
Why do you think there's more women than men?
Well, that's why they out there.
Yeah.
Take a look at the cars and you'll see nothing but women.
It's more of the population of women than men right now because it's set up for that reason. Because men are supposed to have multiple wives.
It's always going to be that. Even in the kingdom, it's going to be more women than men. Why? Because men like you said, men are going to have multiple wives, man. They going to belong to that one man.
And Salaki, you need more women to produce.
Exactly.
It take 9 months for a woman to have a baby. So I mean,
It just doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't.
The women know that don't even make sense. A lot of these women will mess with you knowing you got a goddamn wife, man. They don't care.
They do it anyway.
They do it anyway. It's being done anyway. But that's Esau, the white man. He's turning everything upside down, man.
Yep.
You can't look, they got a law. Bullshit you not, there's a law. There's a law that you can't have more than one wife. We know that. They're against polygamy, right? But then they get ready to pass a law where 3 men can get together and marry together, or 3 women can marry together. Hell, they got laws where young men younger than him can say, hey, I want to be a woman today. I'm a stick on a wig. And that's why you niggas, man, that want to shave your beard, shame on you, man. That's a shame on you and your spirit.
And you know what? The more wickedness you do, the more shame that's going to be added on to you when you get in the kingdom.
That's right.
You're a transgender lover. Any man who shaves their beard in the truth, that knows better, you're a supporter of trainees, man. I'ma call it like it is. You're a supporter of transgenderism.
That's right.
You know? You might as well be like that faggot that came up here and tried to get in our camp, which it didn't happen. The Spirit of the Lord let him go somewhere else. The other brothers, they got rid of him. And now he loved trainees.
Another thing too, they want to follow the white man. They want to go put the Gillette, the cream on, and
Right. The Gillette.
They want to do that. They want to follow behind the white man.
So, if that wasn't so wrong, why did that trainee shave his face? Why did he shave his beard? The trainee that left here, the one that was trying to come in our camp, and he's a trainee lover, penny lover.
Yeah.
Why the hell did he shave his beard then? Right. If it was so righteous, why did he keep his beard on? He shaved it because he loved trainees.
Right. And then it's like, like you said the other day at the live stream, your beard grows back. It grows over that shaved shit because that lineup shit because your body don't want it to be shaved.
That's right.
Your body just rejects that shit.
And penny lovers. Go ahead.
You damage your skin. You cutting into your skin. You damaging yourself just to try to look good, which you don't look good. By the way,
Gillette, the best a man can get. Get the fuck out of here.
Your body naturally forms a scab when it's cut.
Yep.
So your beard gonna naturally form them razor bumps.
Yeah, we get that shit.
Yeah.
They get the alcohol they put on it, burn it
that
like
shit
hell.
burn, yeah.
Oh,
Everybody
they
don't
look
like
pretty.
it. What you said?
Ezekiel
They all want to look good for the women. That's all it is.
25 and 12.
For the bitches. You a slave to the box. Hey, minister. You like Minister Farrakhan. Go ahead.
Brother Zone.
Who that? Oh, yeah. He got a nigga woman. That's some shit. Yeah, literally. You talking about the trainee man?
Yeah.
Shit, that was a trainee he was with.
Yeah, that's a nigga woman.
Yeah, yep. And it's so messed up. Some of them trainees, some of the women look like trainees and shit. It's just all messed up, man. Because they throw all the makeup on. Now when the trainees came out of the closet, now they're kind of linking themselves with the fucking women, man. It's just crazy.
So you got guys out there making excuses for for getting shape-ups and stuff. You might as well just say, hey, Esau can make it because you following Esau's tradition.
That's
man.
right.
You know,
That's right. What you got?
that's what you might as well just say. But anyway, it's Ezekiel 25 and 12. It say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah, or Israel, but it's Judah, by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Okay?
Read that again.
We'll read again, Con. Ezekiel 25 and 12, it says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom, Esau, the so-called white man, okay, have dealt against the house of Judah, Israel, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans.
I mean, they done us wrong. Go ahead.
Right. By taking vengeance. Okay?
So they completely done us wrong. They put us in slavery. They put us in captivity. Do you think we will forget that?
Or the Lord will forget it.
Yeah.
It's
Con.
his people.
Con. Con.
He's basically saying, you dare touch my special people.
Right.
Where's the smoke coming from?
Right there.
Oh, I was wondering why I can't smell that.
That's what I was smelling.
Oh, okay. All right.
Con.
That's spiritual.
Yeah. I was wondering what I was smelling. Like,
All
what the
right.
hell is that?
I'm like, what?
You kept smelling it too. It was like, what the hell?
But I knew it was spiritual. I knew it was like sage.
Yeah.
It smelled like sage. I was like, what the hell is that?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It was frankincense. Okay.
Huh. But it say, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Right?
So
Right.
Esau
Go ahead.
offended us and Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. You basically touch his special people.
Yep.
Right. Right.
That's right.
Oh, here we go. Here go the part right
Okay.
here. Verse 13. These motherfuckers keep verse 13. It say, therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from and beast from it. Okay.
And America represents that right now.
Yeah,
man.
he's gonna stretch out his hand, and destroy.
Because this is the land of Edom right now, man.
right.
You know?
This is what the hell you've done to our people
Yep.
and us. Oh,
Now they're so innocent. So then they got us on the news. They got people, us on the news saying that, they going to go into slavery, even though they were, that's some over righteous shit that they was doing. But
But the Lord put the spirit on them to do it
to
one
do
way or
it,
another.
to bring out the truth though.
Yep.
To say, hey, and the whole world hear it now, and that, hey, you going into slavery for what you doing to our people.
Can't get away
That
now,
was right.
Esau.
Yeah.
Can't get away now.
and you know what?
You're going to hell now.
Yep.
You know what? They say that the
Like on the
Lord.
buses.
They say that so-called ignorantly Jesus forgot about it and now peaceful. Do you see this as a peaceful man?
That's right.
The scripture says, man, the Lord is not that Edomite with the sandals and shit. What you say? I don't know. What you say.
You know
the Caesar.
everybody think Jesus is got some bed sheet on with some J.C. Penney sandals and shit, man.
And you know what? His name, they call him Jesus. This is Yahushua, the man of war.
That's right.
Come on.
The Lord is not going to come on a cloud floating in the air with some goddamn sandals on his feet. Okay? And some polished toenails, man. That bullshit that they show.
He want his feet manicured.
Manicured feet and shit.
Golden blonde hair.
Oh, here we go. This
But you're going to have a perfect body anyway.
Come on.
So are we
Come on.
in that day.
Yep. Ain't gonna be no weight problems and shit like that, man.
Hell no. Ain't gonna be no obesity in the kingdom, man.
Yeah, that shit.
But you know what? For you real bony, skinny Edomites that despise eating, we're gonna make your ass eat. You know?
Keep him healthy.
Keep them healthy. And you big fat ones, we're gonna put you on salad diets, man.
Shit, I ain't giving them shit. They gonna starve.
Well, they're gonna starve.
Yeah, I ain't giving them
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? When they,
I know what you're saying.
when they used to eating them burgers and eating all those big steaks, and they gotta eat salad, that's a heavy punishment. The whole point of hell is to suffer.
To suffer, yeah.
If them big fat devils never ate a salad, and you start making them eat salads, they're gonna be crying the blues, man.
They eat grass.
They're gonna be eating, that's what I mean by salad. The goddamn grassery shit.
Yeah.
They're going to be in the field. We're going to make you sit in the fields and make you think there's food.
Yep.
Some steaks. And you know what? You scatter all around. Digging in the ground is nut.
That's right.
Yep.
If you're an Edomite that like to go jog, that like to sit around and eat fucking pizzas and steaks, we're gonna make your ass run through the field with thorns, man.
That was his
You know?
That was his this Edomite I saw on YouTube. Was on a show. I forgot what it was. But this Edomite had to go outside and get this big ass metal pan or pot, right? And fill it up with soap and water. He had to go outside and wash up because he can't even, go in the shower, and do it.
Oh, I remember
that's Esau for you, man. When they gain weight, man, this is.
that thing is huge. You like a big ass blob.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead,
That shit was funny, man. It's funny when you see Edomites go through that, But yeah, come on. Yeah, the curse is reversed. Yeah.
That's the rhyme. The curse is reversed.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Esau. So like
keep the fire going, bro.
Ezekiel. Come on, Ezekiel 25 and 14. Here we go. It say, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom. By the hand of my people Israel.
How's that gonna happen?
Read that again.
Read it again. Come on. Verse 14.
Man.
It say, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
The Lord is going to come back and redeem our people Israel and punish Esau.
That's right.
By slavery, and our people gonna get right.
Yep. Oh, that's right.
And that's talking about starting before the kingdom too.
Yeah.
When you read Job 20 and 22, the hands of the wicked that's going to come upon Esau is our people.
Right.
I'm talking about these wicked ass niggas.
Yeah,
Read that again.
They're gonna snap back in order.
Well, they're not even going to be in order, but they will be in order enough to come down on Esau ass, man.
Yeah,
Read that again.
Yep. Verse 14.
All these coons and all that, they gonna wake up. The nigga woman gonna be like, damn, this white man's the devil.
They're gonna be mad.
They all gonna be mad. Just like when that shutdown happened.
Yeah.
You see just a taste of what the nigga woman gonna do when that time comes,
Hey,
man.
we're a few days away from the 15th.
Another one.
And they still haven't came to any type of agreement.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's when you go to, and brothers can get that too. That's when you go into Isaiah the 13th chapter.
Yeah.
Go ahead again.
Yep.
Read that part over again. And vengeance means what? Payback.
Verse
Almost like the word plead in Joel the 3rd chapter. Go
Right.
ahead.
Verse 14, it say, I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
Like you said, vengeance is going to be payback. We're going to get payback on Esau.
Yeah.
Like Obadiah verse 18 explains it all.
Hey, them Edomites that like them so-called black women, man. And when that day come, hey,
It's all gonna change.
that shit's going to hey, you know, the Lord might put the spirit on one of them black women, you know, that'll you know come to the man of the Lord and kill slit an Edomite's throat while he's sleeping.
Yeah, it could.
You know, I'm sure that it's happened a lot in the ancient days, man.
Salaki, like that series, The Underground. You had the bed when she was in love with the slave master, and then eventually she had kids, but eventually she ended up putting them to death.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, I mean that could happen, you know.
Look, the black woman turned on the old man. What the fuck you think she gonna do to Esau?
To Esau,
She
man.
gonna turn on his ass too.
In fact, harder, because Esau, he's a straight
He's
devil.
a devil.
You know.
See, the black woman is just with the white man because of the benefits. But when you saw what happened to the great American black woman that votes when they had the government shut down, that bitch wouldn't go vote for nobody, man.
Nope.
She turned on her own kingdom.
Yep.
You know? So what make you think she gonna turn on the man that she lied with in her bosom?
Right.
The hell out of here. Them women only doing what they're doing because they got women are carnal. That's another thing.
Totally.
They only look at the men that take care of them.
Yeah.
You know? If a man can't take care of a woman, she gonna dip.
Yeah,
You know?
gone.
She gone. She was that old show Gone with the Wind.
Gone
You know? Remember that shit?
And that spiritual, we got trash flying by here, man. America's done, man. You know, the trash is just everywhere.
But you know what? I'll pick it up, throw the shit away, because you know they'll say, "Oh, those Negroes throwing trash all that, loitering."
What difference? What does it make? This place is dirty any goddamn way.
Yep. All right, go ahead,
Think about it. You got trash islands, trash in space.
Yeah. But continuing on, it say, and they shall do in Edom accordingly to mine anger, and according to my fury.
Yep.
Right? And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh.
They're gonna know the Lord's vengeance.
That's right.
They're gonna know what the Lord is gonna do to them.
Yep.
They're gonna know when they're gonna die
Yep.
and how.
Yep.
Um,
Who's speaking next?
so verse 15. They say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because the Philistines who are heathens, by the way, have dealt by vengeance and have taken vengeance and with a despiteful heart to destroy it for the old hatred, right? I'm gonna jump down to the point. It's 17, verse 17. It say, and I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes. With rebukes, recorrection and things like that, you know. And the recorrecting of this place is what?
The fire.
Right. You know.
We're already recorrecting, but the main recorrection is going to be this place being destroyed. Esau, people are going to be brought back right.
Yeah.
The Lord is going to look at them with fierce anger. What you've done to me.
Yep.
What you've done, kill him.
Yep.
You got him killed.
Niggas did. Yep. You know, our own people, and when we talk about Esau, it always goes hand in hand with niggas, because niggas are just like, in fact, worse than Esau right now.
Yahweh Shah going, like he said, Yahweh Shah going to look at our people like you're stupid
Yeah.
for what you've done.
Yeah.
You fucked up.
Yep. It say, and they shall know, which is that? Yeah.
How was that?
Yep. Hey, you know the so-called white man going into slavery? You stop it looking, and then when I tell you, you try to hurry up and speed walk off, man.
He is running.
Yeah.
Shit, he's scurrying by fire. Let me get away from here.
Yeah. You saw that skip he did. He's like, oh shit.
Think he needs better shoes. He might need little white Jesus sandals.
They say, and they shall know that I am the Lord. and when I shall lay my vengeance upon them. Okay. So when the Lord returns, everybody gonna know that that's the Lord. You know.
He's gonna lay vengeance. Esau and niggas. You know what? I'm pretty sure niggas gonna try to shoot at the chariots, little BB guns, and Esau gonna bring in their little military, their little tanks.
Oh yeah. Them aliens ain't getting me.
Aliens ain't abducting me.
Who the fuck is he? You know?
You ain't gonna be doing that. That's all commercial.
Yeah, you know that shit that they put in the movies, man. Yeah, all that bullshit is commercial, man. You know, first of all, ain't no goddamn reptilian.
But my dad, he told me that was the devil, like the Jesus right there.
Yeah, come.
Yeah, that's not the true face of Jesus.
Oh, of course not.
So what's his true face?
Let's get it.
Out on the side, it got scriptures, and then it lets you know exactly what you just said. Yeah. Right here on this side, right here. These scriptures right here, they go into the true image.
Mm-hmm.
People look like you or me. They're probably darker than that brother right there.
Yep.
Thank God, man.
Yeah, that image is used to destroy our people. You know, but for camera edification, let's get it. You know, we get that question a lot, but let's get it though. You know,
So says the role reversal. But maybe he'll learn.
what do you say? What do you say?
He's carrying a baby and the wife is walking.
Yeah.
But hey, that's his personal life.
Hey, but what did he say? He said his father though, right?
Yeah.
His father taught him, not his mother. That's rare though. I take that. That's rare.
Yeah.
You know,
You men need
that's
to-
spiritual.
You know what?
Yeah.
You men, a lot of you men, you need to pack on your nuts, man.
Yeah.
That's what I said, so-called, man.
But he don't know.
Right.
You
He
know,
doesn't
so you
know,
can't
yeah.
really fault him.
Hey, but
know?
you notice he discerned. He didn't just immediately get offended by the sign.
Nope.
He discerned that wasn't a real image.
Yeah.
You know?
And he stopped it. He stopped it. Look.
And that was the spiritual part of it.
Yeah.
He know, and that, because you never know, he could be the elect.
You never know, because he said his father. I don't hear that.
Yeah.
I don't hear that. You know, every time, even on movies, well, of course on movies, but every time I hear a man say, it's always my mother told me this, my mother told me that. I don't like my father. Fuck my father. You know, I hate that bullshit, man.
That's because the mother taught the son. She instilled that in her child that they're not like the father.
Yeah.
See, a mother will not like the husband, and a child, she'll turn the child against his own father.
Or the child that she had with the man that she couldn't keep around.
Right.
So she'd turn the child against them.
And they'll say, you even look like your father.
You look like that sorry nigga.
Yep. So the black women hate their sons, man.
Yes, they do.
The black woman don't love her sons. Try to get a rise.
Get a rise out of the people.
But at the end of the day, he needs to do the spirit. Who knows? He just stop and learn, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
knowing that the so-called white man is not the real G. That's not gonna cut it.
Bro, it's not.
That's just the beginning. That's what brings you in. But it goes deeper than that, man. I mean, that's just for camera edification. You know, everybody's different.
Yeah.
But this, you know, you walking down the street holding the baby, the woman, she was quiet, you know.
Yeah, give it that.
I don't know. It's a bit of a mix-up thing. It's like,
Because he don't know.
Yeah, it's like he holding the baby. That's the feminine, but the woman is quiet and looks submissive. It was like, oh.
Like she was behind him.
And then you know what? You would never know.
It's
I
like
mean,
it's an up and down
she might have got
situation,
tired, and you know, you do what you do with your, you know, I would say I wouldn't do that, you know, if I had to. I need to get a stroller.
Yeah, man, yeah.
She was right behind him, and she was quiet, submissive.
She was quiet.
Submissive.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you said she was behind him and she was quiet. You know, you don't see a lot of women like that. You don't hear a lot of men say, "My father taught me something,"
No.
and not my mother. Okay. And even though I'm not saying that there are not mothers out there that don't teach their sons a little something, I don't doubt that. I don't take that away from them. You do got some mothers out there that are trying. You know.
You just asked her for some help. You just asked her for some help. She just walked right on by like you ain't shit. That's the black woman, though.
That's the black woman.
If he was an old Edomite white man,
Oh, here you
she
go.
would be like, sure, she would have dug in them funky ass stockings.
Give him the money and everything.
Yeah, she'd have pulled all kind of money out of them funky ass stockings and shit, man.
Yeah.
stinking money
I
with
thought
maggots
saying
on it.
funky ass stockings.
Probably have some holes that maggots dig through the dollar with.
Samuel. Oh, go ahead.
Ready
bro.
to switch?
Yeah, it's up to y'all. You know, y'all ready.
You keep on going.
Oh, it was
You got it.
what you want? What scripture you want? That was it on that one.
Amos 9 and 8.
Amos 9 and 8. Come. Let me get it real quick. Oh shit.
But like you said, that was rare. That was something rare to see, that a quiet woman that was right behind him, and she didn't say anything, and he had his father told him that.
What's that?
But you got a lot of people in these days. You're gonna have a lot of people come by. Shalom, brothers.
You said 93.
You're gonna have a lot of people say, "Hey, I know the truth." You gotta understand, though, many are called, but few are chosen.
Yep.
You're gonna have people gonna be with it, and when that chip come out, they're gonna be like, "Man, I'm sorry, man.
I hope I'm not that.
I gotta take that chip."
Yeah.
Lord willing, we don't. You know?
Lord willing, shit. I mean, but this Amos 9 and 8. It say, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom."
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna repeat that.
Break that down.
Behold, the eyes of the Lord, Yahweh, that's what I skipped, are upon the sinful kingdom.
Con. So the eyes of the Lord is upon the sinful kingdom, which is our people, niggas. They're sinful.
And America too.
America.
America period.
Esau.
Yep.
Well, when you're dealing with a kingdom, you're dealing with, you have kingdoms and you have nations.
Right.
The nations are the people. The kingdoms are the lands.
Right.
So America is a sinful kingdom in itself, which sides with Esau. We set up the sinful kingdom.
You know what? This scripture that he's that other scripture that he was reading says scum, bastards, which was right.
It say, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
The Lord is going to destroy it off of the face of the earth.
Somebody got the missile sign?
Con. The Lord is going to destroy America with nuclear fire.
That's right.
Yeah, like they show a Terminator in certain other movies. What was that? The Day After Tomorrow? I think that was the one too.
And you know what? These school homosexuals want penises so much. Well, here you go. To destroy
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to be. That's sad how the Lord is going to use their own symbol to destroy them. That's
right.
crazy
That's
as
a good
shit.
point. They wanted to blow up in them. It's really
It's really going to blow up in them. Yeah, literally.
They're going to get that heat.
They're trying to harness the heat coming off them. That's crazy. Hey, continuing on, it says, "Saving that I will not utterly destroy." It said, "Not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord." There you go. That's self-explanatory.
Well, he's not going to utterly destroy the house of Jacob, meaning the elect is going to be delivered.
Yeah.
He's going to destroy them physically by flesh, but not break them by spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're going to come back.
They're going to come back right.
They're going to come back right.
They're going to come back as the elect's children.
But it's shame forever.
Well, only for a period of time.
That everlasting shame goes to a period.
Yeah.
Just
I
like
mean, they'll have it for a long, it'll always be there. Yeah, I went off. But hey, they're going to be, like us, when we get rebuked, we went off. You'll always remember that you went off.
Yeah.
But then it passes.
Yeah, that shame for a little period.
Right. And it passes.
Yeah, Jake gonna be good, man. And that's why we always say we can understand what these other groups are trying to say, and why they want all our people to wake up. We can understand that because it'd be a very beautiful thing to see all our people wake up. That'd be good. I'd take that over any shit. But what would be the point of an elect?
Like any family member that died. One of our family members died. Few of them. Bunch of them. Cousins, grandmother.
But they good though.
They good.
You know.
They were like purely, mostly like niggas, and they're pure.
Yeah.
Purely wicked niggas, and they're pure now.
Refined.
Oh, here we go. This is what you just said. This verse 10. It says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, right? And the sword is that missile right there. Or before the missile, like the police, the police system, cause they like shooting niggas and shit,
Some that don't want to take the chip and get killed. Concentration camps, get broke.
Yeah. Yep. And taking the chip is also dying, by the way.
Well, you have
it's a shameful death.
You have a righteous death and you have an unrighteous death.
Yeah.
If your car flips and your neck break and you watching your whole body and your head cross the street somewhere, that's more like an unrighteous death, man.
Shit.
But if you get sick and you just pass because of an ailment, that could still be under a righteous death because you died in the truth. If you get stabbed or something or shot for this word, then you died in the truth.
Yeah.
That's a glory unto you, by the way.
Right.
Become a martyr.
Yeah.
Righteous martyr.
Which means you ain't got to worry about the Jacob's trouble.
Hey, that's true.
I'll be honest with you. Them little niggas get shot down in the street.
They're good.
They actually are blessed.
They good, yeah.
They're lucky.
Yeah, they're blessed.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna have to experience Jacob's trouble.
No, they don't. They don't.
Hold on now, but
And now them niggas who are not niggas, they up there begging the Lord to bring this fucking place down.
hold on, but they talk about Esau now, talking about hell, this hell doctrine. So how come when somebody who is killing gets shot in a funeral, they say they're going up to be with the Lord? Where's hell?
Every black woman, the first thing they say, oh, he's going to hell. You're going to burn in hell, that wicked person, But when that grimy ass son, little boo-boo, gets shot and killed in the street,
Going to the upper room.
he's up in the heavens to be with the Lord. He was such a good child. He is now with the Lord. Of course he is. Everybody that passes go to be with the Lord. There's no such thing as hell, man. Okay?
I swear, just looking at Esau, and the thing about slavery, of what they done, and yet they walk proudly. Makes you want to wrap your fucking hands around their neck until they break, until their neck explodes and feel that little spine.
Well, you got a couple concubines over here.
Gone.
Look like birds.
Bird face.
Bird face.
Here's Meg.
I got the bird flu. They got the bird flu right there.
There's some little concubines for them, man, right down the street. Mark them all up. That was in the spirit. Go ahead.
Gone.
Mark them all.
They say
We're going to give all them to you, man. You got about 8 of them. The ugly ones, you put in the winch house. Well, you're going to have double workers. You're going to come from the field to the winch house. Some just going to stay in the field. Some going to be just straight concubines.
Bed
Bed winches. Sex slaves.
Because Esau, what he was doing was some of them that was in the field, he was grabbing some of them.
He was raping them right in the field.
In the field,
Damn
yeah.
dirty devil. And said, don't look at us, boy. Keep going. Keep on back to your work. And he raping the goddamn woman and shit.
And your wife probably was working with something right
The husband right there. Fucking devils.
And that's the wickedness of the white man. It started getting good to the woman after she started getting raped on a constant basis by the master.
Yeah.
To the point she started liking it. She seen that he had that power, man. Yep.
But niggas, right? Niggas are dumbass people. They don't look at that. Forget about slavery. I don't got a problem being a white man's bulldog. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
But it say, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Right? So that was it on that.
Okay. Who's speaking next? All right, good out. Yeah, Esau, they gotta get what they're gonna get, man. You know? They got to get what they're going to get.
So I get Michael Tour one out.
Sure. Oh, that look like a flat screen TV.
What's that? Oh shit.
Oh, damn.
God, you know,
Like a flat screen.
with the spirit of going in on the so-called white man, who is the devil the Bible speaks of, your Edomites, okay? And your children gonna become slaves.
That's
And
right.
your daughters bed wenches.
That's right.
That's right.
Sex
Concubines,
slaves.
sex slaves. You know, we ain't coming out of our own word with it. It's written in the Bible. You know, there's many reasons we could go into why the so-called white man is the devil, man.
Isaiah 13 is good.
God, I had that on.
Oh, you
deck,
already had
know?
on
You know
deck?
what?
All right.
We call them concubines like it is. We say it straight to them.
I'm gonna have to be on the other side.
Oh yeah, con.
I got right into it.
Yeah, yeah.
What?
You got it.
All right. Okay. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
It says, "Woe to them that devise, woe to them who
That devise
that
iniquity.
devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed." Man, that's the so-called white man. He's always in a mischievous scheme, even when he's sleeping, man. You know, just think of all the wicked things we're going to come up with upon our bed in righteousness. What we're going to do to these people who had us in slavery.
It's like all the righteous.
Yeah. We're going to think of the righteous things we're going to do to y'all, man. Okay, it's going to seem wicked. We ain't going to be cutting rods off and things like that. But we're going to do the alligator bait, you know. We're going to do all the wicked things that you've done to us in righteousness, man. You keep reading on that.
All right. In the morning is light. They practice it because it is in that power of their hand.
Yeah,
of their hand.
it's in their power of their hands to do that right now. What it say in the morning, the light, what it say again?
Uh-huh. In the morning, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is because it is in the power of their hand.
And it's in the power of their hands only because Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave that power to them, man. But that power is only for a time limit, man. You know, when our kingdom is established, it's going to be forever. Okay? Hey, my man, let me ask you a question. How many people died in the hands of the fucking white man? Millions, right? What about the animals? Millions of animals die and suffer every year because of the so-called white man. We don't own any zoos, any aquariums.
I'm pretty sure in slavery, you know how like where they have the piñata and birthdays, they probably put ropes around our horses or animals and fucking beat them to death until they explode open.
Yeah,
Same as
They
us.
did that to us.
I wouldn't even be surprised if that whole theme of the piñata came from something like that, man.
They
You
probably
know,
used it against us. Probably.
Against Issachar or us, you know, other tribes, you know. They got all kinds of wicked things they should do to our people, man.
You know how the piñata explodes candy.
Yeah.
Right,
You know, when you go to the symbolism of Thanksgiving, you know, the cranberry sauce symbolizes the blood, you know, that the so-called white man put on our people. And you other nations ain't not guilty neither, man. You Edomites, you know, you Moabites, you other nations, you're not innocent. You had your hand in our captivity as well. So when that time comes, you're gonna feel it as well, man. You know, they only cool with you when you're coming in their stores spending money. You know, but let you be short. 7 cents. And they're gonna hold you nah,
Yep.
You know?
Like I want my entire money.
God, I think it's a little bit more than that, ain't it?
First two. Yeah, I think it's more.
God, you keep going.
All right, and they covered, and they covered fields, and take them by violence.
God, hey, what happened to the so-called Native? Not so-called, but so-called Native Americans, man. What happened to them? What happened to all that land they possess? You know, all that free-range land where buffaloes roamed, man. You know, it's even in their songs. The home where the buffaloes roam. Oh, give me a home. You know, they used to play them cowboy westerns, man. But they always depict the Native Americans as wicked or savages, man. They covered it all of America, man. Okay? Literally.
Because look at the land. Look at the landscape itself. is nothing but you basically put like a some type of cover or just a bunch of rocks on the land.
Yeah, and then you put up invisible borders. Okay, when you look at an old map of the U.S., damn near all of the West Coast, all the way up into Louisiana, it was like called Mexico territory, man. Then you had different events like called the Louisiana Purchase and things of that nature that happened, man, where Esau go and stake claim of land masses. You know, you got things called the British Virgin Islands or the French. You know, even France owns some of them islands down there, man. That's why in Haiti, in certain islands, they speak French. Or you know, they got British rule, man.
I got scripture. Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. You know, like you said, with the so-called Native Americans, they overcame them, and then they'll name these cities and these states after the Native Americans, man.
Yeah.
You know, funny part is prime example is Africa. That is named after white man.
Afrikaners.
But the reason I rolled that out is because I work with a bunch of so-called Africans, which I know that are our people. But they even said back in where they're from, they speak nothing but French. Why is that?
Yep.
Because that's who ruled.
And the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You the devil.
Why? You want to know why? You got questions? Oh,
Yeah, but
so
just
you just
That's
you just go walk down the street and just see that the Bible. Do you believe in the Bible?
Absolutely.
So you just gonna say he said a bold statement, right?
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the Bible says that the white man is the devil, and you just not going to care about that.
Well, I feel it's not my judge. I'm not the judge.
Right.
He's the judge.
Yeah, he set up judges on earth as well, the saints. You're looking at the saints of the Lord right now. The Lord's chosen people who are the Israelites. You are Edomite according to the Bible.
Did you know that?
No.
You even know who Esau is?
I do know who Esau is.
Yeah. You know who
Yeah.
Cain and Abel is?
Cain and Abel. Yes.
Okay, that same
Those are
story
the
is
first
playing
two.
out.
So how does what I got a question for is how does so Cain and Abel, the first two sons, where did their wives come from?
What do you mean, where did their wives
Where
come
did their wives come from?
There were a whole nation of people around there. Even
Okay.
during Adam and Eve, that don't just represent one man and one woman.
Exactly.
There was a whole nation of people. And out of that seed came the line of Cain. And then later on down the line, you got Jacob and Esau. That story is still playing out today. Okay, who's had each other next all the time? The so-called white man and black people. Who were we oppressed by? How did this happen? Where did slavery sign out?
Right here.
Right here.
Hey, who did this to our people?
No, that was not my generation.
Hey, scriptures support that. That was your generation. You got that out? Hey, just like the so-called white man, the wicked flee
Every day I
with no
work
one
with-
pursue.
I work with all kinds of ethnic people every day. My
That's cool.
patients are other ethnic people.
That's good. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because we're slaves, still slaves to you people. We still pay a tribute. We pay a tax. Okay?
And you still a part of the same system that still put our people into captivity.
That's right. So get ready for slavery.
God save the Bible.
Thus saith the
How
Bible.
come you talking but your husband ain't talking?
Hey, because you know the white man, the so-called white man is a woman himself, man. You know?
Role reversal.
They always say that. It's not my generation. It don't matter.
You hear something?
You still the blood of your generation, though.
I'm about to say your generation technically.
How did you get here?
Right.
How did you get in the power?
your
How
own
did you get
generation.
in a position to where your conscience from all ethnicities?
Come on.
I don't got nothing.
Come on, you got it, man. Was it a born there?
For you.
Yeah, it's a little bit more. This actually goes into it, I guess.
Verse 3.
So-
No, you can keep on verse 3, yeah.
And houses and take them away. Actually, I'm gonna start over. This is Micah 2:2. And they covet fields and take them by violence.
Okay, so we established that America was taken by violence. Africa was taken by violence. You know, each continent where the so-called white man dwells was taken by violence. Okay, so what's going to happen when we take back the power? It's going to be taken by what? Violence, man. A righteous anger. You got it.
And houses and take them away. So man and his heritage.
Okay, oppress a man in his house. Our house is oppressed, man. The father was removed out of the household in order for the women to collect social service benefits. Okay, it says what it say? It says in houses and take them away, so they oppress a man and his house and a man even his heritage. Whose heritage was oppressed by the so-called white man? You gotta watch Esau's movies and he's everybody. The so-called white man was the Chinese man. You know, he was the Israelites. Okay. Well, where in his biblical movies did he have anybody playing Esau, man? The Edomites. Nowhere. So our heritage was oppressed by the so-called white man, and it still is to this day. Because our people look at them as a symbol of power. You know, they change their voices up in the workplace when they come around. You got to speak with your inside voice, man. Yeah. You got to shave your beard off your face because a beard is threatening to them, man. Just look at him. Look at the so-called white man. He don't walk around with a beard on his face. Some of them do.
But the ones that do are like the filthy Edomites.
Yeah. Unkept Edomites, man. You ever see an unkept Edomite? You gonna see what they call a caveman.
Geico caveman.
And they gonna go back to their natural state, man.
Geico caveman. That's why they made that commercial.
So easy a caveman could do it?
They actually have an actual caveman there. Esau himself. You saw it was actually Esau in his
natural state. Right, you keep going.
They didn't have a jit playing that.
Time.
You got that right?
Verse 3 good.
Okay. Alright, this is verse 3. Therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your nets. Neither shall ye go heartily, for this time is evil.
The evil time is going to come, man. You know, all the evil that was done upon us, we're going to snatch you in the same ways, man. Okay? We're going to pull you out of your holes, all the elite that try to go hide. You know, got their bunkers built. You know, they got their... Here it come. Your choices of your women are going to be taken and ravished and laid hold upon, you know, your children. The Lord's going to put a spurt on us the way we would say, dashed our little ones against the stone. You know, it's a series going out now where brothers are doing videos on the spirit of why we call him the devil. And when you backtrack and look at all that, man, it just pisses you off, man, to see some of the things that these people was doing to our people. You know, to the point where you got Issachar and some northern kingdom tribes relating themselves as being a white man. Issachar thinks he's a Edomite, man. Yep. A lot of Issachar would like to be known as an Edomite, for real.
Or Chinese.
Or them or them lighter Puerto Ricans and things of that nature, man. They don't want to be related to as being Negro, of a Negro descent, or from the tribes of Israel, man. You know, you got Dominicans that hate Haitians, and they on the same island. And that's spiritual because the scripture said that was going to happen. They was going to be oppressed together. Proverbs 4:16. And people don't want to relate to a lot of Northern Kingdom as being Israelites as well. And when they went through the same atrocities that we did, man. You know, 4:16. Well, they was on slave ships just like we were. They were hung just like we were, man.
This is Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief. And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
Run that back again up.
Proverbs.
Hey, as a matter of fact, I'll start at verse 14 now.
Okay. This is Proverbs 4:14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not into the way of evil men.
Hey, but a lot of our people get going the path of Esau, man. They go in his militaries. You know, they join his police forces. You know, you go into the ways of America, his college system. You push him to be a graduate. You know, a doctor or whatever. Jake bugged out, man. This is definitely Babylon, Sodom, Gomorrah, Egypt, all that, man. You can't even look at a lot of these so-called men today and say that's a man.
That's unbelievable.
Hey, bro, what's going on today? A prom or something? What's going on today? A prom or something?
Oh, no, it's not a problem. We expand a business.
Oh, okay. What business is that?
Business ACA.
ACA?
We show people how to save money on bills that they pay.
So what's the point of saving money when you got an RFID chips where it being placed and the dollar's going to be destroyed?
Hey, you know what? If they want to place those chips, I can't stop it. I can't
Are you going to
stop
take it?
Me? Hell no, I'm not taking it.
All right.
I'm ready to lay down my life on
Okay, all right.
And he better pray that spirit be on him to lay down his life for
You
that,
know
man.
what? The way he dressed, man, he's the first one going to step up in that line.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Hey, I ain't going to say it, but you know where he going to want his chip at.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, he probably going to say, why is it so small?
Yeah, you want to shoot that implant.
Is it in there?
Is it in there? He want to know it's implanted.
They talk all that shit, but that's how they know that they listening to us, man. That's how we know.
Yep. Yeah, you.
About the chip.
Right.
Right.
Talk about saving money and you say you're not going to take the chip. You full of shit.
There's a lot of, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
He about managing the Esau's dollar.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
And we just said that. We enter not into the path of the wicked and go not in the way of evil men, man.
What's that, Proverbs?
4:14.
Proverbs 4 and 14.
14.
Talking about saving money, right?
You got it.
Haggai 1 and 6. You have sown much and bring in little. You eat, but you have not enough. You drink, but you are not filled with drink. You clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earns wages to put it in a bag with holes.
Hey, so you saving money for what, man?
And really, that scripture's talking about the elect. That's really talking about the elect, that you're going to have a lot of, the elect is not going to be able to save money in this society. Those cool sellouts will.
Yeah.
A lot of them going to live good till the end, man.
Right. Yep.
And then they're going to find out that they're oppressors, which that's a good point. That's still talking about everybody, because even Floyd, he had to give up his soul for the truth. For that money.
Yeah, a lot of these so-called successful entertainers and businessmen of our people, they had to get reamed out. They had to take that deal.
Yeah. Yep.
Whether it be couch.
The super chip.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, the scripture example of Yahweh Shah being tempted to Satan, and he showed him all his kingdoms. You know, that's going into selling out, man.
But that's a good scripture you brought out, because that was to edify the body of the elect.
Right.
That's what we're doing.
Right.
So when somebody, listens to that bullshit, that Haggai 1 and 6, cuss that, man.
And all of us out here is relating to that. Really? Because we work jobs, we get enough, we get just enough to where as though we barely clothed or fed, man. So that's why we happy with just food and raiment. We don't care about saving up for later on down the line. We don't even know if we promised, man.
Right. You have the example of Dame Dash. He did a video of how easy it is to blow $1 million.
Yeah.
I think he said in a day, man.
Yeah.
But I got scripture, Proverbs 20 and 17. Bread of deceit is sweet to a man, but afterwards his mouth shall be filled with gravel. So you end up getting all that money from Esau, and hey, I can speak from experience, because I had money before, and I lost that shit. You got everybody that's trying to have their hands in your pocket. You gotta find out who your real friends are.
Yeah, hey, coming to a large sum of money, and then if you're not even a man of the Lord, you'll find out who your true friends are, man. Hey, the children be intrigued by this, man. It's always the children that stop and look with that wonder, But yeah, man, you'll find out who your true friends are if you come into a large sum of money.
And then you lose all of it.
And then you lose all of it. You know, then you'll find out who want to stick by you, whether you had it or not, man. You got it.
This is Proverbs 4 and 15. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it and pass away.
It's telling us to avoid all that, man. You know, stick to keeping it simple, man. Having a job, have a roof over your head, have food, and just have enough sufficient for you, man. Yeah, come. Like the brother just said, man, just to be able to do the Lord's work, man. That's the only thing we should be focused on if you know this truth, man. You know, being able to have food and shelter and to be able to come out and do the Lord's work, have cameras, phones, you know, things to edify, man, and to build yourself up.
All right. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
Hey, the white man don't sleep unless he's done some form of mischief. Right. You know, they home doing mischief even in their houses, man. Like I always question and wonder when these Edomites walk by with animals, what are they home doing to them, man? And you always see that little small white woman with a huge Great Dane, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they always gotta get a big, huge dog, man, because they all doing wicked shit with these animals, man. Mm-hmm. You know, I forget the scripture, but it said he wouldn't even want these Edomites around the flock of his dogs, man. You know? You can go back to it.
Yeah. You know, that's where the spirit was going. But this guy coming up talking about he helped people manage money. And American debt is trillions and trillions of dollars in debt. Yeah. But America ain't even managing their fucking money. How the hell you supposed to?
Right.
Tell Luke what?
624. How the hell you supposed to, man? America ain't even managing their own money.
Yeah. I got a scripture.
You get a credit card, you go in debt, you got the bill collectors calling your ass, man.
Yeah.
Who the fuck calling America for that debt?
And a situation just happened with Wells Fargo where people didn't, they lost track of people credit or you know, different cards they had with money on them dealing with Wells Fargo.
Right.
They lost track of all
Sure
that,
enough
man.
did. I heard of that. Because money is digital.
Yeah.
Luke 6 and 21?
24.
24. Luke 6 and 24. But woe unto you that are rich, for you have received your consolation.
Is a death to them who is rich, because you received your consolation. You know, Esau and our people, man. So if you rich on this side, prepare in the kingdom to be brought low, man. You know, but our people gonna be good regardless. Yeah. But you Edomites, you Moabites, like Moabite just pulled up and parked behind him. You know, he probably got a corner store somewhere, man.
Yep.
And when you go in a casino sometimes, you see a lot of Moabites at the card tables playing high, man. Why? Because they got businesses, man. They spending our money and gambling our money that we go and pay and buy and support them, man. Because, you know, the scripture said we go to them for the want and need of all things, man.
They also, like the Moabites and stuff, they also, like in their community, they'll take up a loan, you know, to send the family over here, you know what I'm saying? And they just making that money to just pay it back. That's why you'll never see a so-called Chinese store go out of business.
Yep.
You know, because they working on a loan.
Yep.
You know,
They get the young ones involved.
Yep.
And they start working.
And then when you know later on down the line they start getting older, they go back to their country or they know they retire and move to Florida or something, and then their children take over the business. You know?
That's all right. They coming to America and they getting caught up in the cesspool.
Yep.
Them gooks turning to faggots.
Yeah.
They eating that greasy chicken boxes too now, man.
I'm about to say, I saw a big Edomite not too long ago.
Yep.
He was huge.
I remember when I saw my first gay Asian man in real life. It was crazy to see that, man.
Yeah, over there in China, they got that going big time.
Yep.
Damn, bro.
Them motherfuckers are faggots,
Hey,
man.
believe it or not, it's been going over in Japan because they had what is called kabuki theater, where they would dress all the young boys up in makeup and have them portray women in them little plays they have.
And where they get that from? Esau.
Esau's
a damn devil, man.
Yep.
But see, Esau got power on the left-hand side to make something unrighteous be righteous.
Yep.
That's why they said most of them they call good evil and evil good, because they can make anything righteous, because they got their media. They can say, we gonna give them an award for a 5-year-old coming out of the closet and saying they transgender. They giving awards for that shit.
Hey, what they give Bruce Jenner, Man of the Year, or some shit like that?
Some shit like that.
Woman of the Year.
Woman of the
That's
year.
crazy.
The whole time everybody knew it was a fucking dude.
Hey, we knew he was the guy on the Wheaties box when I was a kid, man.
They call them transgender women. How the hell they women? They got a damn penis.
Yeah, and we supposed to give them the respect of calling them women when they make that change, man.
And them Edomite white woman going into slavery.
That's right.
Sluts.
Them big calf white women, she gonna be perfect for the field, man. Cotton. Fruit. You know?
Moab.
Excuse me, your fruit.
Hey, we were just talking about y'all, Moab. The way we gotta go to y'all stores and buy all that poison from y'all, man. How long do you see a so-called black business thrive, man? Jake up in there trying to get a deal, man. Yo, you think I could get that half off? You know, we don't support our own. The black dollar don't circle the community, man. It changes hands from ours to theirs. You know, then they give you tax season. And what Jake go out and do? They just go out and spend crazily, man.
Right? And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall.
They'll wake up with a bad dream if they ain't out here capitalizing on our people, man. You know? Got our people buying into their fashions that they create. Jake think that they the trendsetters, man. They got something called the Tavistock Institute of Foreign Relations where they set the trends for our people, man. They implant it into these designers what to make. Okay?
A lot of these designers are homosexuals.
Yep. Ballman jeans. Oh, you got it out.
No, I was going to say that, believe it or not, that comes with a low self-esteem in itself.
Yeah, it
Because
do.
now you're not trying to make anything of your style. You just found what everybody else does.
Right. Yeah, he said it. Most of these designers are homosexuals, man.
Yeah.
Versace, Ballman jeans.
Oh,
You name it, man. Huh?
Believe it or not, they show it in movies.
Yeah.
You got that one designer, especially dealing with women. You always see that one homosexual designer.
Yeah.
Like I see the movies all the time.
Yeah, they made that movie. What is Bruno? What's his name? The funny white guy. I forget his name.
I know what you're talking about.
But it was a model movie or whatever. I can't remember the name of it. But they show you, man.
I think White Chicks too.
Yeah, White Chicks another one, man.
But a lot of these guys that do try to get fresh and stuff like that, they do that shit for women too, man.
Yeah.
You know, they cut their beard off and stuff, you know, to try to impress women, man.
I'm not sure if I brought this out last week, but you probably didn't. But 90% of the time, the only reason you'll get a lineup, shave your beard, or anything trying to look super pretty is because a woman rejected you because you had something she don't like.
It comes from women and something going on with self-esteem, man. And that's naturally been done to us, man. Because all our natural ways of being, Jake ain't cool with that, man. They gotta alter it. They gotta resort back to the ways when they was in the world, man.
Yeah,
You know?
I had this one chick that I was trying to get with, and she said she didn't want to be with me because I don't have no tattoos. She was like, get some tattoos and I'll be with you. I'm like, fuck that. I ain't get no tattoos for
I
me,
used to
bitch.
get asked that, how many tattoos you got? Like, what the fuck you mean? You know what? And I fell into that trend, you know, getting tats, and I got it for the bitches for real. I ain't gonna front. A lot of these things we find ourselves doing in Esau's kingdom, especially when it comes to fashion or the type of car you drive. You do it for a bitch, man. A lot of these dudes selling drugs because of women, man.
Yep. Get the money, you got the women.
Yep.
You got scripture.
Con, you got it.
Romans 11 and 12. You know, let's start at 11. 11 and 11. It says, no, I start at 9. No, I start at 8. It says, according as it is written, God has given them the spirit of slumber, as that they should not see in ears that they should not hear unto this day. And David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them.
You know, our people don't see that the ways that they doing is wrong because they're asleep, man. They got that spirit of slumber on them, man. They got the spirit of repeating the same actions and things they've been doing for years, man. It's like you got the holidays, man. You know, Jake getting ready to what their Easter outfit going to be, man. You know.
That's why when we speak to these people, you know, you speak to them to you should feel guilty about the things that you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, but people don't feel guilty. You know, like that woman that said that she believed in the Bible, but we just said that the Bible sent you a devil. You're not gonna feel guilty. You know. So these people out here should feel guilty, man.
Right.
You know, all of us should feel guilty, but you got a chance to repent so that you can change that, you know, those ways about you. But people don't want to do that. They feel like they already repented, especially if you in the church.
Right. That's why a lot of our people, especially our women, they don't feel guilty for dressing provocative, man. Because no men, real men, are holding them accountable to what the things that they do, man. That's like a lot of our men. Nobody's holding them accountable with things they do that show, that tell them, hey, you being a nigga, man.
Except for the cops.
Except for the police, yeah.
But the black woman to say, I want a man to myself. But she dresses like that, and that's how she got the man. And then when she gets the man, she'll continue to dress like that, provocative, for other men to look at her the same way.
Right. A lot of women, they say it. When they go out and they get fresh or whatever, they get like that so they in competition with other women, man.
And then they come to the country and they wear the same pants like women.
Yeah. Over that country, they couldn't do that.
Nope.
You know? That's why a lot of people come here, because they could do the things that they could do as they do in Rome. What is it? When in Rome, do as the Romans? Mm-hmm. We in Rome right now, man.
And Morris Day, he just thinks he got it.
Yeah, Morris Day. Yeah, he got the same jacket he had on in there, man.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not going to take it. He probably be right in line, like I said, man.
But when you look at these women like that, to be honest, they all cheat. They all committing adultery.
Yep.
Anytime you wear shit to show your nakedness and other men looking at you, you committing adultery.
Yeah, you suffering other men to commit adultery in their mind too. They're going to look at it.
You all committing adultery. Ain't no way around it. These women, they talk that shit about they want a man for themselves and all that shit. Then you get the man, then you want to dress more provocative. Then you want other men to look at you.
You're not showing them that you honor. You're not showing that you honoring your man.
Right.
You know.
You're disgracing your head. Really.
And first of all, a man ain't yours. That's another thing they got. The misogynist way. I don't know where they come up with that shit.
That's my man.
Misogynist. No, ain't no such thing. You know, a man is the head and a woman is the tail. Get the fuck out of here. There's no such thing as misogynist.
Right.
Okay, are you for feminism? No. You're for masculinity, men lead? That's right, that's good.
I like my husband.
Okay. He takes care of you, right? All right. But see, the white woman knows that.
Yeah.
The white woman, the nigga woman, shit, forget about it.
That answer would have been totally different just now.
Hell no, forget
she
about it.
might have turned her nose up and kept it walking, man. You know?
But you know what? There's going to come a thing where the black woman and the white woman going to switch. Because the black woman going to get right, man. You know, the so-called black woman.
Oh, that was the lie that the serpent told the woman. That you are equal to men. You know?
Yeah.
I can get that.
Yeah, get that.
You get it, yeah. Man and woman are not equal. I like saying it when the couples come by.
Yeah, the gay couple.
Well, the hell with them. They don't know who the bottom or the top is. They flipping and all, you know. Who knows?
Yeah, they
Acrobatics.
Flipping over like flapjacks.
Y'all believe a man and woman are equal? How are they equal?
They're the same?
They're the same? What?
She has a penis?
So, the same.
She has a penis too?
Maybe.
How they the same?
He got quiet. He was like, maybe.
And that's the white man.
But you don't see a fucking woman in the NFL.
He's a pussy anyway, man. You can look at him.
Somebody going to hit stick her ass. She get in the NFL.
Yeah. Oh, that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I looked at her highlights. She sucked, man. Every tackle she was in on was from a tackle already being.
If that ever happened, I would never watch NFL again.
I'd never watch it again myself. I kind of don't want to watch it because I'm glad I didn't see it. But they had those gay cheerleaders out there.
Yeah, they had fucking Michael Sam. Like, that they drafted a fucking faggot.
Yeah.
Well, he was still a man.
Yeah. Yeah, but they trying to open the door for a woman to be in the NFL, man.
Just so they can say they're equal and shit.
They played that commercial during the Super Bowl. Not me, trying to pump the. And when you go to the movies and previews, man, it's a lot of movies coming out where they putting women in power, man.
It is.
Different superheroes and, just being totally dominant over men.
It's an attack on your manhood.
That's right.
Hey, well, this scripture, in the beginning of it, it says the fall of man. Genesis 3:1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said unto the woman, Yea, has God said, You shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, We may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, You shall not eat of it, neither shall you touch it, lest you die. And the serpent said unto the woman, You shall not surely die, for God does know that in the day you eat thereof, that then your eyes shall be opened, and you shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. And that's the philosophies, man, that men and women are equal, man. See, that's something that the so-called white man can believe in.
Yeah.
But as far as the Israelites, the Lord gave them the truth. Of how we supposed to be conducting ourselves. So-called white man don't have any understanding of life as it is, man, and it shows through their medicines and stuff like that. Their other different philosophies.
Yeah.
Their depth, what you say?
I was about to say it's all witchcraft.
Yeah. Idolatry and shit.
There's a little bit more on that. We can go back to that.
Yeah. Can somebody get Isaiah 13 and 12?
Yeah. Come.
You still in Isaiah? You was in Isaiah at all?
Proverbs.
Okay. Go to Isaiah 13.
Yeah, I was great. That's what I was.
Well, just for real quick, because there's a reason why Esau. See, the Lord is tricky. There's a reason why Esau has an attack on our manhood. It's for one reason. Go ahead and read that.
13 and 12?
Yeah.
All right. This is Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Now, how's that going to happen? The only way we're going to be made more precious than fine gold is to demasculate all the rest of the men. So the elect men is going to be more precious than fine gold. That means women are going to walk around and they're going to look and they're going to see real men of the Lord standing here, speaking boldly.
And that's showing you also that there was a shortage of men until when that time period come.
Right.
The real men are reestablishing themselves on earth by coming out doing the work of Yahweh Shemiel Shah.
But you're going to have so many effeminates that's going to separate us from these other men.
Right.
So then you're going to have women that's going to walk by in that day and say, these are real men. That's where Isaiah the 4th chapter come into play. When the scripture says the women are going to bring their own apparel and say we shall bring our own apparels, our own food. The reason why they're saying that, because they're going to look at the elect men like real men.
Right.
Because another man would say, don't worry about it, baby. I got you. Come on in. We're not going to be like, the elect is not going to be like that.
That's right.
The elect is going to be real men. So it's good Esau doing that. Bring the women in the NFL and the NBA. Bring them trainees in. Do all that. Because all you're doing is lifting up the banner of the elect.
That's right.
Hey, I see that merger coming too. WNBA and
That's
NBA
why they
together.
softening the NBA.
Yeah.
You're going to have transgenders in the NBA soon, man.
That's right. If it ain't one in there already.
Yeah.
The majority of men now, they're effeminate, man.
That's right.
They're effeminate, they're soft. That's why that woman can't have an orgasm.
That's
They're
right.
all messed up, man. These women,
The dog give them a better orgasm.
These fucking women now, that's why they got toy parties.
Yeah.
Why?
Yep, a lot of them had them toy parties. Or they had them, I forget what they name, but they have a party where a stripper come and dig out every woman in the party.
Exactly. Because secretly, the society and the media is telling a woman you should have a feminine man, but in their spirit, they understand the natural order like a female dog, what a female dog does and a male dog does.
Right.
You know?
Hit close, right?
What is it? No battery?
No battery.
Yeah, just go. I got a battery.
Oh, we were just talking about the how horses and shit. These Edomite women be like looking at the horses and see animals.
Yeah.
But that's why, because at this stage of the game, men are so goddamn effeminate. They think you're supposed to light a candle and put on some goddamn love music, man. You know, men gotta stand up and be men, you know? Tell your woman like it is, man. Stop being a soft effeminate. Now, we'll tell women like it is. Don't be no fucking soft effeminate, man.
Yeah, that's right. God.
The goddamn men are soft as hell. The woman walk tougher than the goddamn men.
Yep, sure it is. Right.
What's wrong with you goddamn men, man?
Yep.
Look at this fucking devil walking down here, man. You know? Look at this, man. The woman will walk tougher than you goddamn men. That's a goddamn shame, man.
Right. A lot of you men are so-called men are pussies, man.
Effeminates. Pussy. Can somebody look up the word effeminate? Because we say that word a lot, but let's look up the word. Go to the Merriam. That shit kind of gets to me, man. You
It
see
does,
these
yeah,
fucking
calm.
men walking around. But you know what? That's where Isaiah 13 and 12. That's what's going to make the men more precious than fine gold.
Calm.
And one of those things that's going to make them more precious is the Lord putting that those spiritual powers on certain men. You know, to be able to do certain things that they do.
Right. That's all part of it. That's a spiritual power in itself.
Yeah. The mindset.
To stand up and beat. We're doing that now.
The
you know? That's already started. The scripture says the kingdom of heaven starts within you. A part of the kingdom of heaven, the word kingdom means dominion, rulership.
Paul said it in this scripture, was it 1 Corinthians 2 and 4. And my speech and preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of spirit and of power.
Yeah, that's what it's all going to boil down to.
Speaking out against the society and stuff like that, against the wicked ways of people, you know, because we were talking about people should feel guilty, you know.
Right.
You try to go up against you going up against us, Lord willing, we are the elect. You going up against the Lord, so you should feel guilty.
Right.
You know, you should feel ashamed. And the
Lord scripture says we the mouthpiece for the Lord.
Come on. You know, you think that the Lord just gonna let his men fall by the wayside?
Right. You got that out?
Yeah, come. It's effeminate definition. Having feminine qualities untypical of a man. Right. Not manly in appearance or manner.
Read over again.
Effeminate. Having a feminine quality untypical of a man.
Untypical of a man. Feminine qualities, go ahead.
Not Salakia, not manly in appearance or manner.
What is that saying? These men they don't even have the manner of being a man.
Right.
They're feminine. You speaking next?
Yeah, come.
Okay,
come.
yeah, bro, go ahead.
Yeah.
I just saw Solomon feminists walking by. I was like, God damn, man, that shit unreal, man.
Yeah, I mean, like the brother said, you know, it's basically that's how people in the other nations too, man, walking around with that effeminate spirit, man. You know, that's the what they call the new wave, man.
That's an example. That's an example. He's throwing that right on more than she throwing hers. Like, God damn.
They show you that in a lot of these movies too, where, like 300, he had the eyeliner
Well, they did that back then.
Oh
you know.
yeah.
You had Alexander.
Yeah.
That movie. He had eyeliner on. He was popping fucking men.
Yep. He had more affairs with them little boys than women.
Like Esau does.
The Pharaoh too, he was wearing that daggone eyeliner.
Well, because back then they was considering themselves. Remember, Solomon said, "I'm comely."
Yeah, right.
The men had all the status of looking good. These women were just servants.
Yeah.
Right.
Hardly you wouldn't even see what they looked like because they was covered up.
It was covered up. Men, kings showed themselves, but they, the movies, they went, all that eyeliner and shit.
Yeah.
But, them heels and all that shit, that came from men. Them kings wanted to be taller, if they were like Napoleon.
Yeah.
So he wanted fucking tall heels, man. Now women wearing the women, everything the women doing really came from men.
Men used to wear capes too.
Yeah,
Capes
yep.
with the gold.
Yep.
Gold chain.
Because think about it, when you're a king, even when we get to the kingdom, we're going to be like, man, we're beautiful. Yeah. Think about it. Now, how many times, if you say you're beautiful, though, it's a problem. Now, he must be gay.
Yup. Right. Man, what kind of man say some shit like that?
It's kind of like the woman can smack you all up, and everybody stand there and watch, damn, he got bitch smacked. Okay? Then they call you a bitch. But if you smack her back, what kind of man beat on a woman?
Right.
That's putting us down, man, making us taking our masculinity away, man.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
It's basically a lose-lose situation, man. And hey, let me tell you one thing about us, man. If a brother got an effeminate spirit or doing something effeminate, your ass definitely gonna get checked, man. Because this truth is about trying to. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. This truth about if you don't know, brothers going to show you in the scriptures how you going off and you gonna get corrected, But through the spirit, I want to go in on Esau a little bit, This niggas so caught up on February being Black History Month and things like that, man, and like the brothers were saying about this tax money coming out, basically blacks, Latinos, the so-called blacks, they are huge in consuming, and the guy Gucci, he made a sweater. It cost like $900, and it's a black face sweater, man. But I tell you, I'm tell you one thing. Even though Jake know that he got that black face sweater out, they still gonna buy from him, man. They still gonna buy that stuff, man.
I'm reading.
Oh, all right, come.
Jake don't even know what blackface is.
Yeah. Then again, though, you know what? Jake do know what blackface is. They just don't care, man. They just so drunk off the these philosophies, man. They don't care, man. They saying how it bother them, man. I mean, not how it bother them. It don't bother them, man. They just it don't directly affect me, so I don't care, man. Could you pull Job 9:24 up with y'all? Yeah, because that's how our people are. When we don't care about things unless it directly affects us, man.
It's the book of Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof.
Yeah, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. I mean, Shalom, Yahweh. And we can go to the depiction of Yahweh, man. They set up here. They say he a so-called white man, but the scriptures say he was a man of color, man. But they just play on things. even with not El Heritage, but even with us being the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, they don't want this truth to come out, man. They call us bywords and things like that to keep us confused, man. And that black face, you see, like you said earlier, niggas don't know what that is, but you gonna see it. It's gonna be a nigga on Emerson Avenue somewhere, and going just cause the Gucci sweater in the store, he gonna buy it, man. He gonna buy it, you know, cause
Especially
ignorance.
If you get some women,
Yeah.
It says, he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's without being said, man. We already know that, you know, Esau the goddamn devil, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshua waking up the brothers that's been pushing in the One West down onto GMS, you know. The Lord put the spirit on us, put the spirit on brothers to reveal things to us, man. You know? And it's just you know, it's a blessing.
Hey, come on this side, huh?
Cause you uphold Jeremiah 4:22. Yeah, you know, it's just cause if we wasn't, if Yahweh Shem Yahshua put the spirit on brothers to get things to be revealed to the brothers, we'll still be lost, man. I mean, it's still a lot of other brothers out here lost, but this right, man, it's a lot. This 12 tribe chart is very important, man, and it's like a tool. It's like a tool. It's references because you know how back in the days it was encyclopedias and books and everything. You couldn't get a right answer unless you had to reference those tools, man. This 12 tribes chart along with the scriptures, man, it helps enlighten people. You know?
Stop.
Yeah. Like Cool Breeze said, you better watch for the hook.
Watch for the hook.
And that's the hook.
Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sodom's children, and they have none understanding.
Yeah, the Lord said his people not known him, they Sodom's children, they don't have to understand it. And the average people 2/3 and the heathens think the Lord's people is everybody, man. But again, the hook tells you that the Lord's people are the people of this on this chart. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar, man. Not so-called Ethiopians, not the so-called Russians. These are the Lord's chosen people, man. And our people destroyed for lack of knowledge because they don't want to be this, man. They want to be the bywords, man. They want to be the Negroes, the West Indies, Haitians, and so forth, man. Our people got a problem with wanting to be on top, man. Right. Only thing they want to be in top of is in top of wickedness, man. They don't want to be on top of anything righteous, man. They want to be the one that got 100 bodies, man. They want to be the ones that have all the bricks, or want to be the one that just all that crazy shit that don't profit them enough.
The stats in ESPN.
Yeah.
LeBron dropped 28 last night.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, they want to be wise and foolishness, man. Folly.
The top crackster.
Yeah.
The man who can make the most jokes.
Yeah.
You know you're going to get a good laugh, you know, anytime you come around.
Yeah.
For the life of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we the party poopers, man.
Shut it down.
We come to shut the party down, man.
Yeah. Like I said, Jake want to be the best in wickedness, man. the best flamboyant faggot, shit like that, man. That's Jake picks up things, man, and they try to be their best at wickedness, man. You never see a Jake that it's rare that you see a Jake that wanna put they all into the truth. They put they all into bullshit, man. Work, they woman, work, they sexual preferences and stuff like that, man. You know?
Video games.
Yeah, good point. Video games.
It says, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Man, bring that up, that second part out again, Bubba. Sure.
I'm going to repeat it. Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sharpest children, and they have not understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Yeah, not like I just brought up earlier, man. They wise to do evil, but they don't have no knowledge, man. They wise to go out and fuck your girl, steal out your bank account,
Yeah.
kill your brother, man. They wise in the wickedness, man. They wise in knowing how to mix how many grams of heroin with how many grams of quinine to get that perfect cut, man. They wise in how to get over on the government to get food stamps and still be working. They wise how to just all this wicked shit, man. Just pure wickedness. They wise in it. How to play with them numbers and get other Social Security numbers and get. They just wise in wickedness, man. Straight up off the top, man. There's a little bit more on that?
No, I was done on that.
All right, Job 30:8, Bubba Kasha.
We offer them the wisdom to do righteous things, man, but our people don't consider at all. You get more of a dialect from another nation, and a lot of times at this camp, from women, man.
Yeah, come on.
You get more of a dialect or a conversation. We done had more dialect conversation with women and people from other nations, who may appear to be other nations, than we did with our own people. Our own people come up here with their wisdom, trying to debunk us, man, and talk shit on us.
Right. They come up here with their own wisdom, like they wise, and they always get cut, man. Because I don't know why they just think we just standing up here to just be standing here like statues, man. We're not gonna be coming out the Bible, out the scriptures, and we don't know what we talking about now, man. It's crazy. That's just the Lord putting the spirit on them to come up here and to test us to see where we at, man. It keeps us sharp, man. And we ain't shying away from that, man. We taking all comers, man, off the top. Yeah, but you can bring that out, Bubba Kasha.
Job 30:8. They were children of fools, children of base men. They were viler than the earth.
Yeah, they were children of fools, children of base men, viler than the earth. I'm talking about Esau, AKA the white man. I was that it kind of went a different direction because I was talking about niggas just on that last scripture, but Esau.
Niggas get their wage from
Yeah, you right.
Niggas get their wage from the white man.
Yeah,
right.
They're worse than the white man.
You right.
These are the wicked.
Come on. But yeah, Esau, man, he just terrible, man. Esau like your mouth when you got a cold, man. Just nasty, man. Despicable, disgusting,
You gotta get
man.
that taste out of your mouth, and pretty soon we're gonna be rid of that. He like a light-skinned Obama with that afro.
Oh shit, come on.
But we gonna get that taste of the white man and these other nations out of our mouth, man.
Yeah.
It's just a bad taste in your mouth to see a gook over you, man.
Yeah, even coming down here, man. Before camp started, man. You just seen all these Edomites, man. It was just like a whole bunch of albino roaches just walking around, and it just vexed my spirit, man. It was just like that bad taste in my mouth, like fucking.
Yeah. It's like a real high Edomite vibe down here today, you know.
It definitely
Some weeks
is.
it just be, you know, it'd be pretty quiet, you know, because I was thinking, because we close to this water, the wintertime it would be kind of dead, but nah, you know, we ain't have no real winters down here, and this is where all nations come, and this is where they all gonna come to get their judgment, whether it be for good or bad.
Come.
It says, and now am I their song, yeah, I am their byword. They abhor me, they flee far from my face, and spare not to spit in my face.
Yeah, but we the song, but we the byword. That's what they want us to be. These bywords. They don't want us to be Judah. They don't want us to be Judah. They want us to be niggas. They don't want us to be Benjamin. They want us to be Jamaicans and stuff like that, man. That's the shit Esau don't want us to know the truth on the true people that we are, man. And why he don't want that to happen? Because if we knew who we were, we'd know our customs, and we wouldn't be following the ways of the heathens, man. We would we ultimately, the Lord put the spirit on them to take it away from us. But if we would have retained all that, if it would have been being brought down and like it's supposed to be being brought down to us from generation to generation, it'd be in a better place, man. But through us keep going off, being stubborn and stiff-necked, the Lord took it away from us, man.
Yeah.
He took it away from us. But we out here prophesizing, fighting hard to wake up the elect so we can get that much closer to getting it back, man.
Yeah, we getting it back.
Yeah.
Right now, you know. We know who we are. We know who our power is. And we know the keys is going to get us out of the days to come, man.
Come. I'm tired of coming outside, the wind blowing all hard and shit, and I can't breathe, man. I'm tired of drinking water, and it tastes 4 or 5 different ways. Each time you drink it, it tastes totally different, man. I'm tired of eating food, man, and all the shit tastes the same. You eat chicken, the chicken tasting like steak, the steak tasting like goddamn, everything tastes the same, man.
Yeah.
Everything, man.
It's the same routine out here, man. Wash, rinse, and repeat, man.
Right. Same damn thing. Give us a little bit more there.
It says, because he has loosed my cord and afflicted me, they have also let loose the bridle before me. Upon my right, and that's, the slavery, you know?
Yeah, loose the noose, they said the cord, the noose. Yeah. Yeah.
We're not slaves anymore, you know, and they wish that we were still slaves, you know? Which we still are slaves, you know, not physical slaves, you know?
Go ahead.
You know one depressing thing too.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, speak up, huh?
You know one depressing thing too in slavery is you can't travel.
Yeah.
Once you're in a certain spot and you ain't got no freedom to see the beauties of the world.
Maneuver.
Right. That's real depressing, and that's
Yeah, that depressing. First of all, man, I've been out of work for 2 years, man. I just came back to work. People keep asking me, "You happy to be back to work?" I'm like, "Fuck no, I ain't happy to be back to work." They was like, "Why you say that?" I said, "Man, I'm a fucking king. I shouldn't be fucking working."
That's right.
What you mean? I said, "Man, what you mean what I mean? I shouldn't be working. Motherfuckers should be working for me, man. These fucking heathens, man. I don't want to work. I work because I have to, man."
Any prince, king, person of royalty shouldn't want to work, man.
Gotta get up every day. The same fucking time, punch the same clock, gotta go. I mean, fucking working is slavery, man. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy.
You think the Rothschilds got an alarm clock or they set their phone to wake them up at a certain time? They get up when the hell they want, man.
Right. And they ain't reporting to nobody. They ain't gotta worry about oversleeping and getting an occurrence.
Catching a miss. Getting an occurrence.
They ain't gotta worry about not going to work and not gonna be able to pay their rent, man. Is that living? Is that living if you get sick and you miss 2 days of pay, you might not even be able to pay your fucking light bill to keep your lights on, man?
Right.
You think I'm happy to come back to that shit? Nah, man. Nah, man. First of all, I ain't understand as a kid when my mother said, man, you keep talking about you want to grow up, man. When you grow up, man. And when I turned 18, man, shit got real. I had to be a slave, a real slave. When you're a child, you can finesse some stuff, man.
You're oblivious to a lot
Yeah.
of things.
When you get cut loose, when that selective service and all that go down, man, that it turning 18 when
that's coming back.
Yeah.
That's coming back. They're gonna implement that draft.
Yeah, they going. You right. Cause nobody in their right mind signing up to be in no damn army anyway, man. You signing up to die, man. You better off taking chances in the street than going and fighting a war that you don't even know about.
Right.
I got another one, Isaiah 24 and 21, Bubba shot.
Speak a little bit.
Yeah, that's all I got on that.
After that, I'm gonna let Sean read. Do you want to read it?
Isaiah 14, you said 14, 21?
24 and 21, Bubba.
24, 21. Isaiah 14, 24 and 21. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are all high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth.
Yeah, and that day gonna come when the Lord gonna punish the high ones. And those high ones is talking about those Edomites, man. They on high. Why you think they got these goddamn buildings, man? They in high places. Those tall buildings representing those mountains where they originally came from, man. And the El Big Brother Yahushua is gonna come back, man. He gonna come back and he gonna punish him, man. And he gonna punish him for all the shit he did to us. He gonna punish him for the shit that we did. He gonna punish him for the shit that they did to him with the whitewashing of the images and all those other things, man. Could you bring that last part out a little bit more?
It says that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are all high, and the kings of the earth upon the earth.
And the kings of the earth upon the earth. Those kings, the leaders, Donald Trump, Kim Jong-un, what's Putin? All them gonna get punished too, man, for sitting up there trying to play the Lord, man, with making those nuclear missiles, all that wicked stuff they doing, man. They gonna get punished too. They ain't gonna be exempt from our Big Brother coming back and handling his business, man. You know? There's a little bit more past you.
It says, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited.
Yeah, they're gonna be gathered up together, man, and put in prison. And they're gonna be put to bondage. And why that's gonna happen, man? Because the Revelations 13 and 10 goes into that, man. You know, everything they've done to us, they gonna get back, man. So, you know, slightly paraphrasing, they set up there and put us in all kind of prisons. Those boats, shit we can't even imagine. Pits, all kinds of shit, man. And they gonna get double the cup, man. They gonna get double the cup for what they did, man. It's stuff that we can't even imagine that they did, man. But guess what? We know that the time gonna come when they gonna get what they dished out, man. We just ain't up here spawning and getting hit and ain't gonna get hit back. We gonna hit them back, man. But we gonna hit them back when the Lord says it's time to hit them back.
God. You can get 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Or 2 or 4. One of them. Okay. You got it?
Yeah. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. Who?
Get the third verse.
The third verse. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away, and that man of sin.
And that falling away had to be our people losing who we are as a people, you know, because our people have no clue, you know, as the brother was going into, you know, who they are, man. You know, our people don't feel guilty whatsoever. You know, they're able to wake up while they're still mourning or whatever, and to go buy whatever they want. Some of these people taxes probably hit, you know, and now they're able to go out and go buy some stuff, man. You know, with no thought that it was just a government shutdown and they wasn't probably going to get their taxes anyway.
Yeah.
You know, but you got it out.
Yeah. And that man of sin shall be revealed, the son of perdition.
And a lot of these people, like they don't probably even know what sin is, man. You know, but people sit up there and say that the Bible is the so-called white man's book when they don't even know what sin is. Come on now, man.
Right.
You know, you got it out.
Yeah. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all.
And the so-called white man does think he's above everybody, man.
That's right.
Even God. Okay? He said that there's no God.
See?
But they don't understand what God is, man. God just means power. You know? God just means power, and there are many powers. You know? It's not just, you know, we got the Most High God, which his name is Yahweh. You know?
He say that shit when he come back.
And Yahweh means he exists. He is. You can't they can't explain why life is the way that it is. You know? And I should have known that he was gonna say something because he had a shirt that said hellbound. You know, they don't even know what the hell is. You know?
A devil worship.
But America, you got, you know, when them thermonuclear missiles get shot down, okay, and that America is turned into a lake of fire, okay, that those missiles are gonna make it to where people down here are gonna be crying, you know, and you have these TV shows and stuff like that always try to paint the devil to be a red man, you know. I wonder why, because he is a fucking red man, you know. Go ahead, Art.
Yep, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worship.
Yeah, the so-called white man wants us to worship him, you know, and that's where that RFID chip comes into play, man. You know, and a lot of these people are going to take that chip. You know, that technology is already out here. The near field communication. You know, you have these stores you can pay for stuff with your phone. You know, it's called Apple Pay. You know, Samsung Pay. You know, you can pay for certain things with your phone, and you don't have to pull out a credit card anymore. You know, they got it on the little Apple Watch.
Yeah.
You can just do that. You know, you can just pay for it. You know, so how much? What you can lose that Apple Watch when they put that chip inside of you. You know, you just swipe your hand and you up out of there. You know, and that's all because the so-called white man thinks that you're his cattle, man. You know, you're his property. Okay, you got it.
Yeah. So that
he always thought that you was his property when he brought you out here on these ships, man.
Right.
You know, you think he branded you back then? You know, we got slave owner last names. You know, he branded you back then. He put a mark on you physically. You know, this is the brand of my the Williams brand.
Yeah.
You know, you got it out. What you about to say?
Giving us his last name was a form of branding.
Yeah,
like you said.
Yeah. And what they did, they started it when you was probably a child, you know, and they took the child from the parents and gave them over to another family, you know. We don't even own our children, man. You know, you have a baby and the doctor's gotta be like, oh, we gotta take him in the back. You know what the fuck you take him in the back for, man? Yeah. And then you don't even see your child. They probably let you hold the child, right. But then the doctors will come in.
We need that.
Let me get that. Yeah.
Right.
We gotta give him his shots.
Yeah. Shoot them up with all types of shots. Who knows what they do? All types of sacrifices. They,
And that umbilical cord is supposed to stay on until it fall off.
Or chip.
Or chip them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but the way that RFID chip gonna work is gonna have to be willingly taken.
Right.
But yeah, I wouldn't put it past them shipping your kids unknowingly.
Yeah.
You got it out.
Well, technically they do, Salaki.
No.
Technically they do because there was a lot of baby stealing going on when your child in the in a little NICU or whatever they call it. They put a chip device on their arm. I mean on their ankle. The trap.
Hey, but you don't even know they could take your child to another room and bring you another child.
Yeah.
You don't know if that's your child or not.
Yeah.
Unless they put the little name tag and stuff like that on them.
You're right though, because that's why you're getting your blood type and all that. That baby might match somebody's blood type who may need something from them later on down the line. They preserve that baby, take it away from you, give you another baby.
Yeah. So we don't own your children in America, man. Your baby is already born on money and all that stuff. Get a birth certificate, social security number, and all that shit, man. But the so-called white man ain't the devil. You got it out.
Yeah.
And they got the power in their hands to do this.
Yeah.
They're able to do this, and you're not able to say anything.
Can't do nothing about
you can't do nothing about it. You try to say something, but they're gonna have the security come in. Can you escort this person out this building?
Just like when you pass, right? And they ask you whether you want to be an organ donor or whatever. Yeah. When you die, you're not.
Take it anyway.
Yeah, they're gonna take it anyway. It's a big thing called organ harvesting. Yeah. Whereas though Jake died, they be taking all types of. They did a documentary on that. Whereas though, as soon as the man died, they go in there and do the autopsy, and they got a big ass a cooler, and they got all Jake organs in it. And they go and sell that. And this is another thing too. They go and sell it for a kidney for then $200,000, but then they only get that money back to the family, whereas though some Jake can't even afford the funeral.
Right.
So that's wicked in itself.
They sell it on the black market. But,
Right.
My people's her sister worked in a hospital, and they when you go to the hospital, they check your ID or ask you if you want to be a donor. They got certain kind of codes they write up on that blackboard or whatever. So they know if something go wrong just a tad bit, they're gonna take your ass out. So they can get them organs.
Yeah.
That's what happened in that movie 7 Pounds. With Will Smith.
Yeah.
As soon as she passed away, they knew that woman had that beat, that little thing.
Yeah.
And as soon as a person whose heart was matches, yep, we got it right here. Come on down here and get your heart.
Yeah.
Freeway right here now in Baltimore, John Hopkins. He just got a goddamn kidney.
Yeah. Yeah, damn right.
He here right there.
Yeah. And they give you those monitors and stuff like that to show you or tell you when somebody has the stuff ready for you, man. But you got it out.
So that he as Yahweh sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, shewing himself that he is Yahweh.
And that's what the so-called white man, he believes, that he is the Most High God. Everything gotta funnel through him. He gotta see what everybody is doing. Don't be surprised if you in this knowledge, and you call yourself an Israelite. Okay, if the so-called white man know all your whereabouts. Right. Okay, he got it on your phone, man. Yeah. You walk into a store, right? Mm-hmm. You ain't even buy nothing. You just walk into this CVS or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. And then next thing you know, you walk out of CVS, and guess what? You get a notification. How was your stay at CVS?
Oh yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, they know where you at, man. They know where you work at, what you like to rate your job.
Yeah, them commercials and shit.
God damn, all that for a fucking parking spot.
Not even just that, you also forgetting about the cameras out here, man.
Yeah.
In Baltimore, they solved a lot of murders like a couple years ago. They was secretly recording motherfuckers when they was shooting and stuff. Yeah, they got cameras around here we can't even see, man.
But they can see through your TV too.
That's how they did. It's a two-way camera.
Yeah.
They say that's how they caught the DC snipers. That they backtracked on the satellite and see where the sparks from the car was coming from.
Yeah.
They was set up too.
It was set up,
you know?
Yeah, the so-called white man has all your information, man. You know? And you can't do nothing about it. He knows your blood type, you know, your name, all that changing your name shit ain't going. He knows who you are, man. You know?
That's right.
More so, you try to be like the Lord because the Lord knows your spirit. You know? The Lord knows, you know, the ins and outs of who you are, how you think and stuff like that. And the so-called white man wants to get inside of all that those ways of how you think, where you are, where you eat.
Yeah.
They also had that. It was one movie. It was a movie where it was. I think you seen it too, where it was like on social media, and they was like showing like the person's life.
With Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks was in there. The Circle.
Oh yeah.
That's just, the so-called white man. They know what you do.
Yep.
You can't escape that. You know? Yep. And that's where that scripture taught, you know, how the things of Esau saw it up, man.
Yeah.
You can be sitting in your house talking about something, and then you'll go to Google and it'll be already there waiting for you.
Yeah. This man trying to be the most high.
Yeah.
You know, basically.
God.
You know? But he don't realize that the most high got him in a trick bag. Because the most high is watching him. You know? It's a double thing. He watching us, keeping a tab on him, but right behind him, the most high is beaming down on him. How about should be outside watching his ass.
Just like your episode on Good Times when Lona was working and the lady was stealing or whatever, she didn't want to invade their privacy. Then she turned it down because she ain't like watching people. And somebody, the manager said, I'm watching you. Then the white man, he didn't show his face, but he was like, I'm watching you, watch her.
See, yeah.
Yeah, that RFID chip, Salakia, is you, man.
Yeah.
You know, whatever you do, whether you on the but if you're gonna have to be on the grid in the circle, you know, of what you purchasing and all that stuff, man. You know who you are, your medical information. That chip is supposed to have all your information on there, man. And this is just the so-called white man. If you take that chip, you basically saying that he's your God, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got it out. That's the biggest form of idol worship. Good afternoon. You got it out.
Yeah. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things.
Right. Keep going.
And now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
And that's what this is, the time that we revealing him right now. Okay? The things that the so-called white man has done. Okay? Onto the children of Israel, because fuck what he did onto these other nations, man.
Right.
You know? But onto the children of Israel, making them lose who they actually are, man. Okay? Because our people don't have a clue as to who the fuck we are, man. Especially if you live here in America, you fucked all the way up, man. I was just talking to this so-called African from Congo, right? I was talking to him yesterday, and I asked him like, yo, what do you feel about the women that's here in America, man, compared to the women in your country? He's like, oh man, like the woman is so fucked up over here, man.
Right.
You know, they raised to speak back to you. You know, in our country they don't do that. Our women are raised to know that the man is the head.
Yeah.
You know? Out here, he also said, and I lied to you not, he said that these women over here don't know how to cook.
He said everything is about process this and process that.
Right.
45-minute lasagna, frozen.
I'm like, dang man, like you know some stuff, man.
They ain't lying.
Cause these women they bugged out their mind, man, in America. You know? Because they get all their ways from the so-called white man. Yes, as far as the women on this tribe. Because we had our own language, our own way of living and everything before we came over here. And the white man just wiped all that away. And I had told him about that, you know? I told him that the so-called white man took out and destroyed us. And even though it's a system, you know, that's meant to destroy our people, that don't mean that you have to, you know, the white man got these different traps and stuff like that. That don't mean that you have to fall into those traps.
Right, or abide by it. Yeah,
this is the way to escape that, man.
Right.
You know? You got it out.
And then they wonder why they depressed and all that, because they ain't in their right mind. They ain't in their spirit. You know what I mean?
Because the so-called white man has major strongholds on these people, man. You know? And that's why we come out here, because we got to break all these strongholds that the white man put on our people, man. Right. You know? It's major strongholds, man. Okay, that's why these niggas cut off all their hair or they shape themselves up for women, man. You can't see yourself, man. You know, so why is you worried about how your physical appearance looks? You can't see yourself.
Unless you're in a damn mirror.
Yeah, if guys knew, and if we was in the kingdom and they knew that you had to go ahead and grow all the beard in order to get these, you know, multiple women. Right. Man, guys would grow their hair fast as shit, man.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't see yourself. You know, you either doing that for a woman or you trying not to get cracked on.
They ain't got no faith or confidence.
Yeah. Even if you did get a shape up, niggas still gonna crack on your shit, man. That don't fucking mean nothing, man. You got it out.
Yeah.
But you can't see yourself, man. You know? All of that stuff is vain, man. You know? If you did have something, you know, you get something that profits you at the end of the day. You know, and the guys think that they get shape ups because it profits them as far as with the woman. Right. It don't really profit you because your hair gonna grow right back.
Yeah.
You know? But when we do wear gold and stuff like that in the kingdom, it's because it's gonna profit us at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. You know? And we supposed to be wearing that stuff anyway. Back in the day when we was wearing that stuff, it was nothing to us.
Right. Yeah. And gold carries a vibration.
Yeah.
It's healing properties too.
Niggas get fronts nowadays because of the fucking women.
Right. Yeah. Just like even the stones. Esau know that these stones carry properties as well.
Yeah. And we're gonna have all that knowledge of, you know, because Esau got that knowledge now. We're going to be able to get into all that knowledge of, you know, of this stone does this. This medicine is specifically for that. Yep. You know, rather than Esau sitting up there making a medicine to try to suppress a symptom that you may have.
Yep.
Right.
You know?
Because he never heals the problem. He just messes with the symptoms.
Yeah.
He's not in the business of healing. He's in the business of helping you live with it.
Right.
So he can profit off you buying his medicines.
Right.
That's why if you listening to the so-called white man and his ways, okay, and his strongholds, and you gotta wipe all that stuff away and come back into the right natural way of thinking. You know? You got it out.
Yeah. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
And it's a mystery because a lot of people can't see it. You know, they can't see the so-called white man is working, you know, the ways of the devil according to the Bible, man. Yeah. You know? You got it.
Only he who know will let until he be taken out of the way.
Right. According to the Bible, you so-called white people are about to get taken out the way, man.
That's right.
Okay?
Yeah.
You the devil.
They look like the future school shooters, man.
The trench coat mafia.
And we wouldn't have been able to say this type of stuff back in slavery,
We've
man.
been swinging for that.
Yeah, they pick a nigga.
Yeah.
And hang him, man. And they took pictures and stuff like that, smiling. While the person in the back burning.
Hey, pointing up at it and shit.
Yeah, it is. You going through all this pain and shit. And you got 1,000 Edomites just standing around laughing at you.
Yeah.
But this man ain't the devil.
I seen a picture yesterday. They was taking Jake to get hung, but the look on Jake's face was like he was relieved, like he was ready to die.
Ready to die.
He was smiling.
Yeah.
God, you got it out.
And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
The spirit of his mouth. What we're doing right now, okay? Bringing out this. That's all we got to do is just preach. You know, it's extremely simple. But guys, they come in to this truth and they want to make it into something totally different, man. You know?
They want to make it to a hip hop,
Yeah.
hip hop convention.
Yeah. All you gotta do is just preach the truth, man. Okay? The scriptures are Matthew 5, what think it's 17? That's it, right? 5 and 17. The commandments and not teaching other people. You know? You got a question, sir? You sure? Cause you don't at least want to know or inquire what we're talking about. You just go walk by, look at the sign, and not ask.
So, 5 and 17 is think not.
Yeah.
Oh, he come. It is Matthew 5 and 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Right. We supposed to get paid every day, not every week or every 2 weeks. But y'all people don't have no problem with that. You know? If I cut somebody's grass today, I want my motherfucking money right then and there.
Yeah.
Okay? Go ahead. Trades, man. That's what it is. It's a trade. You know? You got it. Yeah.
Till for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Yeah, and if you saying that the Lord came and changed the law, then you're basically saying that a man can change his sex to a woman.
Yeah.
You know? That it's okay to have sex with animals.
Yep.
You got it, huh? No, on that.
Keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, you come. It says, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Right.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so.
Right. And if you sit up here saying, you know, that is you're able to go get shape ups, right? You're teaching other people to do this thing, man. You know? You're not supposed to be teaching, you know, the wickedness, you know, that goes against the scriptures, man. You know? How hard is it to not get a shape up?
Right.
You saving money, you know, because hold on. Hey, this is another point. The only way you're going to get a shape up, unless you go to somebody else, you're going to have to look in the mirror.
to see if your shit fucked up.
Right.
Or so-called, you know what I mean?
Now.
What they call fucked up.
Now, when a woman is wanting to do her makeup, right? Or what do they call that mirror?
Oh, shit.
A vanity mirror.
Vanity mirror.
Yeah. So it's vain.
Hey, some of them are sold as vanity mirrors. That big circle one.
Yeah.
You know? Then they got the desk around it. So niggas got vanity mirrors.
Yeah. So the whole shaving, you know, the Lex slick shaving, that's vanity, because you're going to have to go into the mirror to check and see whether you cut your whole thing off.
Right.
You know?
And Jake get bumps behind. Jake shit just bump up anyway.
Yeah.
Cut that shit. So you know it ain't meant for us to do it. You know, Jake get all types of. Every time he cut it, he get all type of bumps and sores.
Yeah.
So why would you want to cut it off when the Most High made it for it to grow?
Hey, you remember when you was a little child? Everybody should have probably had did it. You probably tried to shape yourself up and you fucked your shit up.
Yeah. all of us did.
You had to go to school like that.
You ain't want to cut it bald, because then, you know, if it wasn't the style, you know, you get cracked on even.
Yeah. They lick that finger.
It says, he shall be called the least in the kingdom, of heaven, but whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
And here go the thing, man. You know, if we're saying, you know, to not do these things, right? Just don't do it. And then as time goes on, you'll find out that, you know, whether you did the right thing or whether you didn't do it. You know, it's not hard to do that.
Right.
You know?
Ain't like you're gonna die if you don't, you know.
Right. The scriptures, it talks about, if meat causes my brother to offend, then I will not eat meat anymore.
Right.
You know, and that's not talking about literal meat, you know? But if a brother is saying, yo, don't eat pork, okay, I'm not going to eat it no more. Right. But now you got Israelites that are sitting up there saying, oh yeah, you can eat pork. Yeah. You know, the laws is done away with.
Yeah,
you know?
You can get tattoos or shape ups as long as it ain't for the dead.
Yeah, as long as it ain't for the dead. That bull crap. It's like,
so if the law's done away with, you can go out here and kill just innocent people and murder and don't have no thought about it. Yeah. You know?
You basically are shitting on Yahweh Shah's death, man. Yeah. You disrespecting the Lord's death, man. You know? Coming into this truth about being an Israelite, you're gonna have two choices. You know? Either you're gonna recognize Yahweh Shah's death, or you're not going to. Because you got some Israelites that you know, are non-New Testament, you know, just Old Testament, and they chose the path for it. I'm not going to accept the Lord's death. Right. You know? Anti-Messiah. Anti-Christ. You know? And you come into this truth, you be like, okay, I'm not trying to disrespect the Lord's death, so I'm going to do what I got to do. If brothers are saying, don't wear it, don't put your a head covering on your head. Right. You know? Just don't do it. Right. You know? Because the people that's in your congregation, you know, ain't what's the word? The people in your congregation that's only what, 5, 7 of the 144? If that's right. If y'all even a part of that number, you know, you got other brothers that's out here, man. You know, that you're not supposed to offend, man. Yeah. You know? And we're all, at the end of the day, far as, when we teach this word, we all supposed to be for Yahweh Shah. You know, that's our head. You know? But some people can't receive that because they're not of Yahweh Shah. You know? Yeah. The so-called white man ain't ever gonna receive that. You know, they never. You had that person. Edomites are your Ak.
They've been broke the brotherly covenant.
Yeah, you know? The covenant ain't even. It's null and void with them. You know, but coming out here to be you gotta understand. We teaching Israel. Israel is about a brotherhood, man. Yeah. You know, this ain't no those other guys are teaching Israel, so they getting destroyed and stuff like that. Which you are going to have. Can you get Romans 9:6? Yeah. You are going to have those people out here that are going to have that destruction that's going to come to them. You know, because they're not living right.
You want to
Romans 9:6.
Yeah.
It's also
I got it. Romans 9. You want it now?
Yeah, you can get it.
Romans 9:6. Not as though the word of Yahweh have taken not effect.
Right. And the word of the Lord has taken effect. You have this man right here, you know, he's standing, you know, it's taking effect on you. Whether you want to listen to it or whether you don't want to listen to it, you know, the word is still being preached. You know? And hey, hold that and get Romans 3:3.
Romans 3:3.
Because the word is being preached. You know, and it's going to reach who is meant to reach.
Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe?
Right.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh without effect?
Yeah. So if you don't believe in what we're saying, you know, it's not going to stop the fact that the prophecies are going to still keep rolling. You know?
How you don't believe what you said?
You said I don't know. That's why I'm just saying. You know? Because a lot of our people, they don't feel guilty, you know, about what the scriptures actually say to them. You know? and they don't want to change their ways in order for to please the higher power. You know, you got it out.
Okay.
You said who? Japheth.
Shem, Ham, Japheth.
Japheth is in the Hebrew. It means Japah. Okay, and Japheth are like basically. Why are you asking that? If I can.
I'm a Ham. I'm a chick.
You say you're of Ham. So what one is?
What do you think of Japheth?
Japheth are the so-called Polynesians. Okay, the South Asians. Okay, now you said you're of Ham, right? You have Phut, okay, Mizraim, you said what? Yeah, Pete. That's Put, Mizraim, okay, Canaan,
Right.
and
Canaanites, right?
so which one of them are you from?
I'm the same one you from.
No, I'm from the tribe of Judah.
Well, I'm from Judah too.
So how you?
So you're
Judah is from
Israelite.
Shem.
It's only 12. It's only 12 tribes.
Right.
12 tribes.
We Shemitic.
We're not from Ham. We're from Shem. Hey, you got your Bible dictionary?
Yeah, I got it right here. This
You're not
is
from Ham.
No, we're not from.
You're not part of the Ham.
No, we're not from Ham.
I got it.
You know about David and Goliath?
Sure do.
Goliath was from Ham. Right, David. What tribe was King David from?
He was of Judah.
Right.
Right.
So Judah was fighting Ham.
A Hamite.
Right? You got it?
This is Ham.
Ask you something. Ask you one question. Nimrod. Who was Nimrod?
Hold on, we're going to get to that. This is Ham.
It's in Genesis. Go ahead.
This is Ham. The youngest, it says Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes. You know, the Negroes are related to being from southern kingdom, either Judah, Benjamin, or Levi.
Levi, yeah.
Ham is the progenitor of the other dark races, Phut, Mizraim,
And
Ham.
Japheth is the progenitor of the dark races.
No, Japheth. Yeah, because they all were dark.
All of them were dark at one point.
You want the Nimrod from out of Genesis?
Yeah, Nimrod. But what you was about to say about Nimrod? What about Nimrod?
Nimrod is one of Ham's sons.
Right.
I gotta go. I like hearing y'all go.
Okay.
The reason I brought up Ham, Japheth, is because y'all preach good. I'm sorry on y'all not lecturing the square up there.
Well, if the spirit bears with you, you're an Israelite. We out here every
Israelite.
we out here every Saturday.
That's only 12 original tribes, Israelite.
Right.
Yeah.
Now here go the scripture on can you get it? Genesis 10 and 8.
Hold on, what you say? You said you wish we was up where? Preaching?
You know, you used to be up there tomorrow when they lecture tomorrow.
Oh no,
that's
a different group. See, in the Israelite thing, you have different divisions. You have different people that believe in different things. Now they'll say that somebody from Africa is not an Israelite. Only the people that's in America. But what we say is that the 12 tribes of Israel are scattered throughout all the tribes of the world. And some of our people.
Find that. It's in there. It's right in there.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
All right.
What's your name? What's your name?
We're in Great Millstone, GMS.
Are you here in Baltimore?
Yeah,
right here.
we here every Saturday.
Right here.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go to work and make that money.
Bring that
All
out,
right, man.
Bring it out for camera anyway.
Let's talk about it, though. We talk again, man.
All
My
right.
name is Joe.
All right.
Hey, you know Joe is in the scriptures.
Joseph.
Yeah, Joe.
Hey, Joe ain't no Hamite name either. right. And the Hamites aren't Hebrews.
Sorry.
They're not Hebrews.
I'll get you one day.
All right.
Genesis 10 and 8. And Cush begot Nimrod.
Cush. Oh, that's other tribe.
Yeah.
Son of Ham.
Yeah. What was it? It was Phut, Canaan, Mizraim, and
Cush.
No, I said Cush, Phut, Mizraim,
Canaan, and Put. You said
no,
it.
yeah, Phut,
It was four.
Canaan,
Cush,
Mizraim,
Put,
and Canaan, Cush, Mizraim, and Phut. Okay,
Yeah, four.
All right, yeah. It was four. It's four.
Four, yeah.
I keep on saying. I'm thinking
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
right,
it's
right.
another one in there. But go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, Cush begot Nimrod, and he be a mighty one in the
tall
earth.
Edomites, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He was a mighty hunter before the Lord.
Hey, what's that guy from Bob Saget?
Yeah, the comedian.
Yeah,
that always,
corny as shit.
Yeah. That's all he was
America's most funniest videos.
But you know the thing about him? I think he a Jake, man, because his stand-up comedy is nowhere near the character he played on them TV shows.
Yeah. He way different.
He raw.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion.
It's a possibility. I always thought that I don't know if he was the brother.
The Jesse.
But he had
Joey, Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse. I think he was a Jake.
Yeah,
I think he was a Jake.
He could be.
I knew he was.
Singing and dancing and shit.
Yeah.
Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, but Murray Kate and Ashley,
they eat him.
Yeah. Well, they gonna be dead once it's in Canaan.
God.
Yeah, I claim. If they look different in the, I mean, they might look different.
You have the spiritual powers to fix all that.
Yeah.
But you got it out. We're talking about Nimrod.
Verse 9, he was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore, it is said, even as Nimrod the mighty hunter before the Lord. And the beginning of his kingdom was Babel and Everett and Akkad.
And you know, going into Babel, that's when the Tower of Babel was made. You know, all the nations, joining together, and the Lord had confused all the languages, man.
Yeah.
You know, and if the Lord wanted everybody to get it, to make it, everybody would be speaking the same language. We all look the same. Yeah. You know, he wanted to confuse the languages, man.
Yeah.
You know, but guess what? The so-called white man come back again, and now he's building these buildings, to try to be like God, man, to get up towards God. That was the plan back then.
Yeah. Same concept. Yeah.
And I don't know why he said Nimrod, like Nimrod is some special. Did they say that Nimrod was a prophet?
Yeah.
A hunter.
Nimrod was a man of the Lord. Right. A man that should have been revered and feared. A devout man.
He's basically a savage, a hunter. He's
a
hunter.
Nimrod wasn't nothing special, man.
Right.
Yeah, many examples in the scriptures of these people, because he said that they was Hebrews. Yeah. Many examples in the scriptures of the men of the Lord that was special.
Just like for instance, Joseph. Joseph made Egypt. If it wasn't for Joseph, Egypt would be a shithole.
Yeah. What Hamites are making America special?
Right.
Yeah.
I can't think of that. And that Obama ain't do shit. But give everybody cell phone.
So we're Hamites, who are Israelites? Those people in Israel? Who are the real Israelites, man?
Because ain't nobody over there special.
Hey, where y'all from? India.
Elam.
God, hey, where was that before that?
We was in before Nimrod.
Yeah, I know we was bringing out that Matthew.
Yeah.
About teaching the right thing on to brothers. Because what we're doing, okay, is we're telling our people that you're not a fucking Hamite, okay? You're not a so-called African, okay? Africa is named after a white man, a so-called white man. They're not even white, okay?
In Ephesians?
No. It'll come to me. But where the Lord, get Romans 9:4. We can. Whatever. But we're out here. The goal is to wake up the elect of our people. Oh, we have Romans 9:6. That's what it was.
Right. Okay.
That's what. Yeah, you got it.
Go ahead. Yeah. Romans 9:6. Not as though the word of Yahweh have taken on effect.
Right.
For they are not all Israel, which are Israel.
Right. So just because you have guys that claim to be Israelites, like he was saying, we used to be up there at Lexington Market, that don't mean that they of the Israel of the Lord, because the Israel of the Lord is going to be uplifting their brothers, letting them know that you're not a heathen, that you're more special, than what America and the so-called white man thinks that you are. The Lord created us to be His possession. All of us are special. At the end of the day, all the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are special, but our people don't want to be special. They want to be wicked. So what we're telling people is that the Lord created us to be a special, a set apart people, a holy people. So we gotta be a certain way. We gotta strengthen our brothers, so that we can overcome the hell that we're all in.
You know one thing, the people on this side, they want to be, they want everybody together. But these other nations don't. These other nations don't want to be with you Negroes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, do they?
Some other nations don't even want to be around other nations. Really.
They'll separate themselves. You go into a bar, you sit next to them, they're gonna remove themselves.
Yeah. So why you Negroes always trying to get with all these nations?
Integrate with.
Right. Or even integrate with other Israelites, man.
Right.
Just because they Israelites, they're not teaching the right thing. Right. So the scripture says that the word of the Lord has been pushed out there. You either going to accept it or you're not going to accept it. The truth has been made manifest to the world. You can't. They trying to hide the truth, but they can't. Yeah. But the thing is, we woke up. Now it's time to reach our brothers and to strengthen our brothers. So when Yahweh Shai comes back, that brothers can get the heck up out of here. Yeah. So you got to live a holy or set apart life from the ways of this world. And we're going to end it on that Romans 9 and 8. 9 and 4. 9 and 4. 9 and 4. You can jump up a couple verses.
Okay. Romans 9 and 4. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory.
Get the first verse out.
First verse. They say the truth in Mashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost.
And when you speaking with a pure conscience, that means your mindset is towards the Lord, and that you know that the Lord, could fuck you up if you preaching the wrong thing to people. Yeah. Because if we out here speaking lies, then that's going to be detrimental to us.
That's on our conscience.
Yeah.
We speak with confidence but fear.
Con. You got it out.
That I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart.
Right. Because we all going through hell. And you gotta realize when you go through that hell, right, that we still supposed to lean towards Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yeah, you may feel like the world is beating you down. It's all fucked up, and you may want to go to another brother for advice. But you still gotta realize that the Lord, He brought you in this thing so that we can have faith in Him. Because if you was to see the hope, it's not hope. So we gotta have that hope that the Lord delivers us throughout whatever situation that we're in. And that's what it means to be in this truth. So we gotta gird up the loins of our mind, and break away from these strongholds that are holding our people captive, man. To get in shape us in order to try to get women. And I'm not trying to sound vain or anything. But hey, this week, I was walking in work, and some woman walked up to me. She was like, I had to find out who that was up with all that hair. The beard is going to bring women. That women like a man. You remember that group, beard?
Shit.
Beard game.
Beard game.
Yeah, beard game matters or something like that.
Beard game matters.
Man, all the women was going crazy on that, man.
Yeah.
So you don't have to save yourself off to get no women or get no shape ups.
They look like that guy who walked by.
Yeah. You don't need no shape up to get women, man. You know, women will like your personality if, you know, just straight up. You ain't gotta be a funny guy. You know, of course they say that you gotta be, you know, but different people got different ways of how they entice women.
Just have faith.
Like a lot of women attracted to that guy, Childish Gambino, because he got the beard and the rough look with no shape up. You know, you don't need the shape up.
All you gotta do is just say, "Hey, let me get your number." If the Lord wants you to get that number, you gonna get it,
and you'll smash.
Right the same day, but I wouldn't suggest that. You know, but if that happens, then that happens.
Right.
If y'all got the chemistry, you know,
eventually, you know.
But you just have the faith, but keep going up.
Okay. Oh yeah, that I have great heaviness and sorrow in my heart, for I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh.
Right.
Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption.
Yeah. So stop calling yourself, you know, you're a Negro, whatever else word that you are, and call yourself, you know, an Israelite, which means a prince of power. You know, son of the Most High God. You know, start having that reverence for the Lord, man, because the Lord is about to start killing people. Okay?
That's right.
Go ahead, up.
Yeah. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaining the adoption and glory. And
the glory.
Glory.
Right? Because these other heathen nations, they're going to realize that the Lord did special things unto his people.
Yeah.
You know? Special things.
They're going to be like, well, they blessed. They're going to look at us like, they shine.
Yeah.
You know?
These were the people that the whole time?
Dan, this is the guy that we used to look down on. He, you know, we used to you know, wouldn't let him go for 2 cents. We used to kick him out the store.
Yep.
This is the chosen people. Wow. Yep. Now he got his foot on my head. You know. Now they going they already know that they're going to have it in their heart that we going to get in their ass. You know, already because of what they did to us. Yeah. You know,
it's going to come back to bite them.
Right.
You know.
All that wickedness they did to the chosen people of the side, Lord willing, we are the elect. When reality finally hit them, they just gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah, right.
And kiss our feet.
And the glory also means Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, because that's our glory.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
He's going to give us all his secrets, which he already revealing his secrets to us anyway. Yeah. You know, of everything.
It's a blessing just to have the secrets of the Lord. Just the you know, cause information. That's a blessing because you know all this. It's a lot going on about this, you know, flat Earth and the secrets. We're gonna know all that in the kingdom. We're gonna know all that.
We're gonna know that when we get Lord willing, if we get beamed up.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna look down and say, oh, somebody died because they believed the Earth was flat. They fell out. Yeah. You know, so with all that stuff, you know, you stop doing it, stop teaching that stuff, and you find out later or not, you know, if you're gonna have a shape up in the kingdom. You know, if you're gonna have your beard shaved to the kingdom. Yeah. You know, but for now, don't do it. Don't touch it.
Right.
You know, you just see how far you can get. But guess what? God has so many demons on him.
Hey, all that black people with the Jews, I know that. Everybody.
Yeah.
Our people have so many demons on them that they just can't do it. No, we're right, you're wrong. Right. You know? But you got it out.
Yeah.
We'll wrap it up in a little bit.
Okay. The glory and the covenant
and we're coming in the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Rakakadas, man. You know? That's why we able to stand out here right now, man.
That's right.
Because the Lord allowed this to come out here, man. That's our glory, man. Yep. You know? Not because we ourselves are some special Mr. Breakdowners. Now we able to come out here and just speak the truth in the Bible. Right. No, the Lord gave us the truth in the Bible, man. Okay? That's right. And that's why y'all can't do nothing with it, man. Y'all wish that y'all could. Y'all wish y'all could stop us. But if this was of us, man, we wouldn't be out here, man. You got it out. You said we find us hilarious.
And given the
You
law,
heard him, right?
yeah,
But it's gonna be hilarious when we do the stuff that we do.
See, that's what lets you know Esau's rude, man. We are hilarious. We expect.
Yeah, we're expecting. Right.
So yeah, we are hilarious. But who's gonna get the last laugh?
Yeah, God.
Not him.
And that's what the scriptures say. We shall see his end coming, man.
and Esau always got something slick to say, don't he?
Why they
walking
go,
away?
Yeah, and walking away. But it's cool.
When your fear and desolation comes onto you like a whirlwind.
Right.
We might see that same
guy
running around, scared,
getting chased by a wild dog or something.
Well, I claim
the chariot might come by and
might
chase his ass. Might fuck him up right now. He might end up with a bugged out dream tonight.
Yeah, that'd be a blessing.
Hey, I was watching the Dallas game last night. They said a scarf they done had for over 10 years. He got knocked out in front of the camp yesterday.
Dang. So we're gonna see who has the last laugh, like the brother said, man. You got it out.
Yeah. And the covenant and giving
the agreements that the Lord said for us to do. Go ahead.
And giving of law and the service
how we're going to be living in the kingdom of heaven, man. Yeah. Okay, we can't follow all the laws, in this society.
Right.
Nobody is saved by the law. We're saved by the faith that we have for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Every one of us individually. We all have to have that relationship with the Lord. That we're not going out here and teaching or prophesying the Lord the wrong way. Go ahead.
And the law and the service of Yahweh.
Yeah, because the only ones that can serve the Lord is the Israelites. Okay? Go ahead.
And the promises, who are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came.
Right. So the Israelites are the only ones that the Lord came for, man. Okay? The Lord didn't come to save everybody.
Yeah, he
okay?
didn't come for him.
Yeah.
Finding us hilarious.
Yeah.
If any brothers got any other, closing statements, man.
Yeah, I'll say, brothers, hanging there, staying there.
Hanging there.
Yeah. Lord willing, we the elect. All the brothers, man, just stand strong. Have that faith. Keep praying for faith.
Pray for endurance and pray for the brotherhood.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's all we got. We just want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh.
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash.
We want to give double honors to the elders, apostles, and till again, Lord willing, we be out here next week. Shalom.
Shalom.
Mawaf
Gabal. Yeah.
Babylon.